Sound to your mind.
Breathe. I stay quiet as I light on my loud light. Breathe. A balanced diet, I'm just trying to get my pounds right. Breathe. I stay quiet as I light on my loud light. Breathe. A balanced diet, I'm just trying to get my pounds right. Shouts all on my team, I need more than a mattress support in my dreams. Could grab a few Zeds like I'm falling asleep, but I don't wanna wake for the morning. Grief, breathe. Tears drop to the form in the sea. A broke heart, but it's worn in my sleeve. Never listened, I was warned in my teens, but I still skip school, I was taught in the streets. Ring back, don't call for police. Stand tall, don't fall for the beast. Got issues with trust, so I'm born to believe. We've been a victim of love and now we're caught in it deep. Breathe.
Yes, people, what's happening? And welcome back to Gav Goes In. Big up yourselves each and every time. Guys, just bear me 1 minute. I don't know what's happened with this thing here, but we'll get it back on. Listen, all this rubbish, you know, it's not for me, man. That's why I just don't. That is what it is, isn't it? Here we go. Yes, people, big up yourself each and every time. Big up to Foxy Danny as well. Big up to my guy Fitz, man. Fitz, how you doing? You good?
Yeah, man, same old. Can't really complain too much. What about yourself?
Yeah, bro, all good, man. All good. Just been busy today, man. Been a mad one. But yeah, no, apart from that, man, just been catching some of this news. You know, obviously United looking at Miles Lewis Skelly. I mean, boy, what's up with United? What's up with Manchester just dominating Arsenal, man? It's crazy. You know, we beat them at their place. City beat them in the Carabao Cup final. Now we're gonna take Lewis Skelly. Next probably could be Dalman. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's crazy. But I've seen some news today, man, that United are interested in Lewis Skelly at left back. And yeah, to be honest, man, I mean, do I see it happening? Not too sure, but I think from the reports, man, I think it's been driven by Lewis Skelly because he's not getting too much game time. So yeah, crazy, man.
Like I say, bro, they're a selling club, Arsenal. Right, they've always been. Obviously, the top teams will always come in for anything decent that they've got. The evidence is there. Look at how many like we've had, City's had. Even fucking when you look at it, Barca has absolutely pillaged them over the years. Like everyone of any kind of value, but it's to be expected, isn't it? It's Arsenal, man. They only had one decent manager that gave them a bit of success. Previous to that, you got to go back to like the 70s and 60s and shit.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. But yeah, man, it's just mad, isn't it? Because as I said, man, even someone like a Lewis Skelly, for instance, boy, he's obviously had enough, innit? And yeah, man, he wants out.
So I'm saying for us, we've not been trying to go for star signings. We've been going for the young kids that they've had, like anyone with potential. Like you look, we've taken JJ, Heaven.
Yeah.
Didn't we take Obi from there as well?
Obi as well. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like we're just taking all like prospects. I'm here for it. I'm fully here for it.
100, man. 100. Big up to Babs One Diva as well. Big up to yourself each and every time. Yeah, man. As I said, man, I think the Lewis Skelly one is like, to be fair, that kind of shocked me because I mean, obviously the left backs that we were talking about, the likes of obviously Lewis Hall, Balde, Alphonso Davies, Malik Diouf, and the Lewis Skelly ones just come out from nowhere, man. So as I said, man, if it means getting one over on Arsenal, I'm here for it, man. But I wonder how much he's going to cost because I don't think he'll be cheap. But yeah, man, if they're looking at Lewis Skelly as an option, then let's see what happens, man. But obviously United and City in for the battle for Elliot Anderson. I mean, to be fair, man, you know what? The one thing that is good, yeah, is that we're being linked to the right players. So whether we can get that over the line is another thing, innit? But the fact that we've been linked with, like, for me, Baleba, Tonali, Anderson, Walton. Obviously Bruno Guimaraes is in there. I'm just hoping that we can, get the Camavinga one in there as well. But we are being linked with some good players, man. And I think this summer is going to be crazy, man. So, yeah, man, it's good news, isn't it?
Mm.
You know what I mean? So,
definitely, man. Definitely.
Big up to Jude, man. Says, Gav, I haven't been able to catch a stream, so I don't know if you've talked about this. What's your thoughts on the debate that Overlap has discussed? Jude, if you're talking about the Neymar one, then yeah, bro, make sure you catch that sometime, and I discussed that. And what I have to say, yeah, you see these pundits, they're an absolute joke, man. As I said, I done a live the other day, man, where I broke down some of the comments from, the likes of Gary Neville, Roy Keane, and Jamie Carragher. And again, man, you guys already know my thoughts on these pundits anyway. These pundits, they talk a lot of nonsense, and the problem is that these guys are everywhere. And again, if you don't have your own mind, man, you'll believe a lot of the shit they say. But a lot of stuff these guys say is just absolute nonsense, man. So it don't surprise you, man, because these guys, as I said, are either scripted or full of shit, man, or maybe both. So but yeah, man, as I said, the Overlap and them shows there, it's not to be taken seriously, man, if I'm honest, But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But yeah, big up to yourself for coming through, man. And guys, make sure you do smash the like button. Make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you share the channel. And make sure you go and follow Fitz on his socials as well, which is in the description. Big up to Leanne Carter. First time in here. Big up yourself. Says the new layout looks sick. You have progressed well from I first saw your stream. Oh, sorry. You are okay. I actually do recognize you, actually. Yeah. Big up yourself anyway. And as I said, make sure you keep tuning in and support the channel as well. But yeah, the new layout looks nice, to be fair. As soon as I come on here, it said about the layout in it, so it does look decent, But yeah, it is what it is. But big up yourself. But anyway, guys, we're gonna get onto it. Obviously, you guys can see we've got the lineup builder in the background, and Spurs all-time 11 post the 90s, and the first thing I'd done, when I was putting down some of the players, was like the formation we're gonna play is gonna be, or the formation we're gonna pick, should I say? I think it's gonna be difficult to kind of do, because it's another situation, where I think the attackers outweigh the defenders, and it might be another case of going to a three at the back, just so we can fit in as many attackers as possible, because there's no denying that there's some players there, that have to be in this lineup, But in another sense, there's going to be some players that really should be in there that are going to be left out as well. So again, guys, you're going to have to help us pick some players for this all-time 11 for Spurs post 90s era, and we're going to decide on the formation. But Fitz, bro, what formation are you looking at?
Well, I'm not gonna lie, because like you've been fighting me on that three at the back thing for a bit, so I went with four at the back and just made it work. But
Four at the back,
you're right. You are right in the sense.
But you know what? I've got a feeling, I've got a feeling that you're gonna put someone somewhere, and is it gonna be a case
you don't want him? Yeah, you don't want him there.
I know you, man. I knew you were gonna do that. I'm not gonna say who it is, but
nah,
I had a feeling, man, you was gonna do that.
But hear me out, like you could probably work this out on a telepathic one, because you know my style. You can. I've got somebody already locked in for where you want to put my man.
Yeah, and again, I know who that is.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I know you gotta work with it. You gotta make it work to get everybody in sometimes, you know what I mean? But
I hear
obviously it's I'm easy. Going three at the back gets me an extra attacking player in the squad, which I'm always here for. So I'm all right if that's what you planned for. I'm all right to go that way. But like I say, I did plan.
What I'm thinking, because I've already got in my head of who's gonna be there, So I think if we're gonna squeeze an attacker that could miss out on the four, You know what I mean? I think it might make more sense to go with the 3.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
well, let's go for the 3 then. If you want to go, because like I say, I'm like the main area that's troubling me is the striker, because in the layout I was going for, it was basically like 4-4-1-1. So there's a 10 behind the striker in it. But with that, there's only one striker, and that's where they've got a lot of options in it.
Yeah,
So
bro, it's gonna be difficult, man. That's what I will say. Big up to Buddy 6272 says 4-3-3. Larice, Son, Kane, Mora, Bell, Rodric, Romero. Boy, listen, we've got our list, man. We've got our list, but 4-3-3. I don't know, I'm not too sure, man, with the 4-3-3, because I think if we go to 4-3-3, we're going to be missing out someone that really should be there. So this is where it's difficult, because it was racking my brains last night. Yeah, I'm thinking, what formation are we going to play? Because there's players that just have to be in there, innit? Really. So yeah, but we'll go with a 3, man. We'll go with a 3. Is everyone happy with that? Yeah, Fish, happy with that 3? Oh, you're on mute, bro. Bro, you're on mute. Bro, you there?
Yeah. Sorry, this phone's a dickhead sometimes, man. But yeah, I'm good with a 3. I'm good with a 3. To be fair, there's there's already kind of 2 centre backs that write the names on the team sheet themselves, in it. So fucking 3. Let's go it.
Cool. Guys, everyone in the chat, big up to Buddy for subbing. Big up yourself, man. Are you happy with the 3? Just to fit the players in, because I think we are going to be missing out a few if we don't. Jude, let me know as well, man. You happy with the 3 as well? Says, I absolutely agree with you, Gav. Neymar has been the only player that can be compared to Messi and Ronaldo. Again, man, I've spoken on it before, so I don't really want to bore everyone, because you guys have probably heard me talk about this already. But what I would say about Neymar, is the disrespect Neymar gets is the same disrespect that Paul Pogba gets. It's the same disrespect that other players have got. And it's only because of this. It's only in this country. That's just the truth, isn't it? And as I said, if you're comparing Neymar as a player, the only player that really can chat to Neymar is Messi. He's the only one. Not even as a footballer, Cristiano Ronaldo can chat to Neymar. But again, man, I've spoken on it already. And as I say, if you check out my other streams, man, you'll see it anyway. But listen, let's get into it anyway. What we'll do, guys, we're gonna go through all the positions, all the players, and then we're gonna decide on who gets into the all-time 11. So again, we're gonna go with with is it the 3 at the back? We said, yeah.
I'm good with the 3 at the back.
You happy with the 3-5-2?
Yeah, obviously where it's like 2 centre mids, you got the wingers and a 10, yeah.
So
it's essentially like a 3-2-3 1 or 2. What are we doing? 2 at the top, innit? The 2 at the top.
Yeah, so 3 central midfielders and the 2 strikers,
Yeah, so essentially we're doing it like the Liverpool one, innit?
Yeah, of course,
Yeah? Perfect. Yeah.
All right, let's get into it, So we got the 3 at the back. So let's go through the keepers. I mean, I think this is probably the easiest decision in terms of goalkeepers, I only had 2 names down. I had 2 names down. I had Hugo Lloris and I had Paul Robinson. And then after that, I was scratching my head because it's not really a great list of options there, innit?
Nah, I hear it, but yo, you're sleeping on Ian Walker.
Bro, I wasn't sleeping on him, I just decided to not use it.
Nah, standard. To be fair, bro, Paul Robinson's a decent shout, but no, it's got a Lloris on it.
bro. It's the easiest one. Let's not play games, man. As I said, I had Ian Walker in my head, yeah, and I thought, nah, man, I ain't doing this, man. I ain't wasting time. You know what I mean?
Nah.
But
Not after that fucking lob that Coley did on him. Like that was the disrespect to that. Like my man lost all credibility in that one moment.
boy, when you got a hairstyle like that as well, man, you can't be in this all-time 11, man. It's just not gonna work. You know what I mean?
Trust me. Yo, my man had a helmet of Brill cream on back in the 90s.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, listen. So yeah, Hugo Lloris goes in there. I think in terms of Premier League goalkeepers, yeah, I'm actually a bit surprised that Lloris doesn't really get the hype that he gets. Because I think that with Hugo Lloris, yeah, I think when people talk about the best keepers to play in the Premier League, yeah, he's never really spoken about when you think about it.
Yeah.
Never really spoken about it. And I think he was a top goalkeeper, but I think he's just a name that gets overlooked. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think by far, man, he's been their best keeper for me.
I think that's probably gonna be because you see, obviously, with him being French, he was the French number one for a while, but they've always had options, aren't they? So it's not like he was a cemented first team international.
Yeah,
he was always kind of fighting for his place. The fact that in England he didn't win anything, and it's the tarnishing of Tottenham in it is the fact that he was playing at Tottenham. Because I guarantee if he was playing at a Chelsea or an Arsenal, different story about Hugo Lloris now. You know what I mean?
I agree. But from what I always heard about Lloris is that he was a proper leader for them, innit? And again, I remember watching the Tottenham documentary. You could see, like, I remember watching all of that, yeah, and you can see behind the scenes, yeah, he's a proper leader. Even when him and I think him and Son clashed, didn't it? But you could tell that, like, he's got the respect of the dressing room, innit? And obviously, again, World Cup winner, and obviously him going back to Tottenham with that World Cup, man, he just obviously would have sent his confidence through the roof, innit? But I think apart from all that, man, he's a very good keeper, man, for me. Very good keeper. And I think between him and Paul Robinson, for me, there's no debate, man. I think it's unlucky. Who's that? Martinelli? No, that Martinelli ain't starting, is it? Who was that? Oh, it's Martinelli. My God. Martinelli's that bad, yeah. He got a call up to the Brazil squad and he's starting. Boy, madness. Oh, you're a Newcastle. Yeah, I can see it in your picture, man. Listen, have a word, Barty, man. We're taking Tonali, man. We're taking Tonali. Just have a word, man. I'm playing. But anyway, yeah. So Hugo Lloris in goal, yeah. Let's move it on. So let's go into the defense. Now, for me, there's one guy that definitely has to be in there, yeah. But what I would say is injuries killed this guy for me, you know, and I think we've spoken about him before. He would have been right up there with the likes of John Terry and Rio Ferdinand for me. And that's Ledley King. But in terms of the centre-backs, we've got Solomon Campbell, William Gallas, Gary Mabbott, Jan Vertonghen, Toby Alderweireld, Ledley King, obviously, and Jonathan Woodgate. So this gonna be tough, yeah, because if we look at the ones that I'd probably rule out from that, yeah, and it's gonna be a hard one, really, you'd probably rule out William Gallas and probably Gary Mabbott, I would say.
Yeah. For me, I know this is almost as treacherous as like contemplating putting Tevez in a United all-time 11. But bro, Sol Campbell, Ledley King, they're the they're the two centre backs I had in mind that are already cemented on here. I don't care the way that he left and where he left to go. Sol Campbell, absolute fucking brick wall at fucking Tottenham, to the point where when he was available on a free, absolutely every club in Europe, like fucking Barca was in for him, Real was in for, everyone was in for him. Yeah, like
he chose Arsenal.
bro, that still blows my mind that he chose Arsenal. Like, I'm convinced that fucking Arsene Wenger had a hypnotist working for the staff. Because there's no way in back then you choose Arsenal over all the other options. We were even in for it, you know what I mean? Like, absolute quality. I don't care if he was Judas or not. I don't care that he still makes adverts now mocking Tottenham fans. I don't care. He has to go in, bro. Because obviously
the thing I would say about Sol Campbell though, is that, and big up to Lumi Rain as well, each and every time, what I'll say about Sol Campbell is that if he would have went for money, I don't think it would have been as bad. Like, also, don't get me wrong, him going to Arsenal from Tottenham doesn't make sense, innit? Because he's just taking the piss. But I think the fact that he went on a free and he come through the youth and they got no money for him, that's the ultimate slap in the face, isn't it?
Yeah. Like,
and
to be fair,
I think that is where that's why they don't have Sol Campbell, because cool, you going to Arsenal is an absolute joke, but you actually done it on a free as well.
But the thing is with that, like, from what I know about the transfer, and obviously I have seen quite a bit on it, it's one of them where for months he was convinced he's going to stay at Tottenham, to the point where he's saying it in interviews like he's going nowhere. But obviously in the back of his mind, he's obviously thinking, because these men are going to pay me what I want, you know what I mean? Because he was that good. And fucking that Andrew Lloyd Webber, he said that the rest of the hierarchy at Tottenham just didn't understand the danger of the Bosnian ruling in it. Like, when my man, it all went through court and they started saying, well, no, now players can run down the contracts and leave for free. Fucking not many clubs really understood it. You know what I mean? It was still so new into the system that no one really got what the risk was, and that was kind of the one that woke up England to free transfers, really. You know what I mean? Because after that, there has been a lot of like crazy free transfers that have happened. Like remember Cambiasso come to the Prem?
Yeah, of course,
on a free transfer, bro. JJ Okocha on a free transfer. All these, they all came after the Sol Campbell one, because nobody had ever really fucking done it in England. Obviously, Sol Campbell was a pace setter in that sense, but I feel like the reason he chose Arsenal was because he probably wanted to stay at Tottenham, come through the academy and all that. But the fact of probably the insult of knowing he's that good at every team in Europe want him, but he's not getting what he wants. You know what I mean? Like, the club lacks the ambition. Fuck it, I'll go to the rivals because they're actually ambitious and trying to compete. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I hear it.
I think it was him being petty, and to be fair, I'm here for petty shit. You know what I mean? Like, I love 50 Cent for that exact reason. That is the pettiest human being on the face of this earth. I'm fully here for it, though. You get me? Like, I love it. So I'm not gonna lie. I know Tottenham fans are probably gonna be fucking screaming at seeing this, but yo, Sol Campbell, him and Ledley King are the best centre backs the club's ever had.
Yeah. Bro, sorry, one. Keep going, man. Something's just happening.
Yeah, no worries. No, but then when we're coming back to who else is really in with a shout, for me, it's probably Toby Alderweireld, bro. Like, my fucking I felt he was underrated. Like the whole time he was in the Prem. Like no one ever classed him as one of the top players in the Premier League, but my mom give a high rating every
Mm,
single game. Like I'd say like my mom was consistently good more than like average, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
instead of just having average games, I'd put him down as having good games most of the time. And
Yeah.
for a team like Tottenham, like where they've kind of bounced all over the fucking league table, I feel like fucking consistency is like the only thing that's actually give them hope in shit in the past. Like Jermaine Defoe's consistency and like certain players just carried them essentially, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And oh, like Toby for me, like yeah, he was one of them guys that just kind of got overlooked. I don't feel anyone really gave him his due when he was playing for them. Maybe other than Tottenham fans. Tottenham fans probably did appreciate him, like how like we appreciate Cass. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
he didn't. Cass don't get no limelight off the pundits or fucking off Sky or anything during the game. You know what I mean? And it's always
I hear
kind
it.
of the Toby for me.
Bro,
Yeah.
one second there. I don't know. Something's gone on there. They're signing up with my phone. I'm gonna come out here
Yeah, yeah.
and then come back in.
But yeah, in the meantime, because we ain't gonna go for wing backs, I'm gonna give a shout out. I was just gonna go for mad pace that can get forward. I was gonna go Kyle Walker right and Gareth Bale left because now we've left ourselves in a situation where we've got to actually make a tough decision when it comes to the wings. But it could have been oh so simple as the Wu-Tang Clan would say. But yeah, um, like to be fair, there was no other real options for them neither, other than I think maybe for longevity you could say Stephen Carr, but again, come on, Carr was never a top tier fullback. He was just consistent in it. I think he was there for like 9 years or some shit, but. Yeah, it'd have to be Walker on the right if you got Bale on the left. But yeah, the one time I didn't prepare for three at the back, Gav's prepared for three at the back. So, but this is the beauty of us not actually planning none of this shit beforehand. Because if we did, it'd move way too simple. But yeah. To be fair, I don't know what to even do now because I can't control anything from this side. I can't even flip through the comments. So let me just pull it up on the phone quickly and see if I can get the comments on that side of things. Technical difficulties, guys. To be fair, Gav and me both are clueless when it comes to this technology shit. Alright, one sec. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this now. It's just spazzing out on me. I can't even see where the comments are on this phone. What the fuck? Alright, guys, we're lost. I'm just gonna go with the match. You just took a book in there, Casemiro. Are you gonna? Nah, I don't even know what happened, but I'm back in Cas. So what has he been booked for dissent, or was he not? Oh yeah, yeah, he's going nuts in it. Yo, this is what I'm saying, man. Give that man a year, man. You see that fire? You can't fuck with a man like Casemiro, you know, guys. But yeah, shit. To see that kind of fire in a friendly. Put the armband on him, man. Put the armband on him. Yeah, I don't know what about you guys, but obviously the Brazil-France match. Currently 1-0 to France, 38 minutes on my clock. Normally Gav's like fucking 40 seconds ahead of me, so he'll probably be on 39 by now.
Yeah, oh people, sorry, man. I don't know what was going on, man. This laptop just messing up, man. I have to throw it in the bin after that, man. But yeah, apologies, man. Bro, sorry, man. I don't know what happened there.
It's calm, bro. It's calm.
Yeah, let me just go into some of the comments quickly. Big up to Lumi Rain. Says he chose the best team. Yeah, no European heritage though, so I don't know about all that.
And bear in mind, if he'd have come to United, it'd have been what, a season or two away from a treble. And just think Campbell and Stamp. Oh my days. Stumble at the back, bro. We'd have been unstoppable.
Boy, there wouldn't have been much football going on, but yeah, it would have been much football going on. Bro, is my screen looking all right from your end?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because yeah, man, I don't know. This laptop was just playing up, man. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Gav, at work, the lads keep chanting second or again, ole, ole, ole this week. They can see it's upsetting me now, but I keep doing it. What should I do? Feel like quitting, to be honest. Lumi, piece of advice. I'll tell you what you should do. Quit. Because it's only gonna get worse.
Quit and find a new team to support.
Yeah, quit and find a new team, man. I told you about this nonsense you've been doing, man. So they say I don't stop gloating when we win, so need to take banter when we lose. But is there a line where people can go too far? Would love your take on this and Fitz. Hey, Lumi, I'll be honest with you, man. I can't even blame them. Like you're asking the wrong person, because I've had to deal with the nonsense as well. So listen, if they're bantering you, just grow some thicker skin. That's what I would say. You know.
No, I'd say the truth. With football banter, yeah. Like if it's actual banter, it's all good in it. But like, for example, like I don't want to hear no bants about like the Munich air disaster. I don't want to hear no bants about Hillsborough. You know what I mean? Like that shit's that's where it's going too far. You know what I mean? Where like, we're talking about people that lost lives. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to football and results of 22 men on a pitch, like fuck that. Like anything goes in it. Like end of the day, use man, give it such confidence. And especially Lumi, I know for a fact, I see your comments. There's no way you're not in work dancing round the place whilst the fucking things are going well. Now you walked into work, after the last fucking few performances, and you're sweating. Now they can smell the fear on you. It is what it is.
I ain't got no sympathy, I'll be honest.
Nah. But this is what I'm saying. I understand why Gav is making notes. Like I keep notes on everything now, cause fuck this. Listen. When the time comes, I can't wait to put the specs on, pull out the notepad, and sit there for 20 minutes and let you know.
Exactly. And as Baz One Diva said, yeah. Listen, Lumi, I ain't forgot. You know, I ain't forgot. Yeah.
Yo, there's meant to be a super chat coming anytime soon, innit?
Listen, I'm due £3,050 from 2 Arsenal fans. It's just saying. I'm due. I ain't received a penny yet. Yeah. Don't think I've forgotten. But anyway, let's get back onto the all-time 11. So I think it's only fair, man, we put in a certain Ledley King. Is it Ledley King or Sol Campbell for you, Fitz?
If you've got to go with one,
yeah.
If we're going with Tottenham legacy, there's no debate there in it. But if we're going for actual player,
we're
gonna have to give it Sol Campbell, bro.
But the thing is, do you think there's a world where both of them get in?
Yeah. To be fair, when I was planning with a back four, obviously, I touched on it because I was running out of things to say. I was going to go Walker at right back and obviously Bale at left back with the two centre backs being King and Campbell.
Okay.
Like that back
that
four
kind
there.
of,
No, yeah, like for me, kind of the wings can do the overlap and all that kind of stuff. The centre backs are just a brick wall, innit?
yeah, I hear it.
And obviously,
Um,
Ledley's got the little extra finesse and technique to his game, but
yeah.
Sol Campbell's got that little bit more of a beast in him. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, do you think it's only Ledley King and Sol Campbell that I mean that I mean, is it one other player and them two in there in the back three?
Yeah, I think it's got to be
Cool.
because if we're going off the best ever defender they've had,
yeah,
for me it's Sol Campbell. But I know that close in at second place it's Ledley, and I know a lot of Tottenham fans would give it Ledley despite the injuries, just because they can't. It's like me giving it to Tevez. I wouldn't want to. You know what I mean? They don't really want to, but they know it makes sense. When they line up this squad next to the one that we did for Liverpool, they're gonna realize, yeah, we Fitz and Gav did us a niceness there, Carl. This team will end up beating that Liverpool team.
Yeah, I hear it.
Down. I can already.
The only thing is though, yeah, I've got a player, yeah, that for me is 100% in there, but I'm not sure if you're gonna pick him.
What position are we going? Just so I can just think on it.
Nah, because I think it's gonna give it away. I think it gives it away. But I've got someone that has to be in there. Has to be in there. All right, cool guys. So we've got Ledley King, Sol Campbell, part of the three at the back. Right side defender. So really, we're looking at between another guy in there, Colin Calderwood. But yeah, he can go, he can bounce. So we're looking at Alderweireld or Jonathan Woodgate or Vertonghen.
To be fair, I was thinking Toby, but if we're actually being real, I know it was a random signing for them, but Jonathan Woodgate played for Real Madrid, bro. That's got to be taken into consideration.
Yeah, Jonathan Woodgate was underrated as well.
Yeah, Jonathan Woodgate was a Galactico, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
So like that just tells you, because obviously I know like recency bias creeps in with a lot of these things and all that, and but yeah, man, Woodgate was a Galactico. Like Real Madrid didn't just sign anyone. If you look at who Real Madrid signed from this league back then, Michael Owen, Ballon d'Or winner, and David Beckham, the biggest like star in football at the time.
Yeah, to sign 3 English players as well, you know, and they've got Beckham, Owen, and Woodgate. Like you have to put Woodgate up there, really.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, they had McManaman. Like McManaman was the first English guy that they'd signed in fucking like ages, if not ever, in it. But obviously, like he wasn't Galacticos. He was there through the start of the Galacticos, in it, but he wasn't a Galactico signing. Woodgate was. So for me, it might have to be Woodgate, bro. It's either Woodgate or Toby. It's one of them.
Yeah.
Two.
So for me, Alderweireld was definitely in there.
To be fair, my first thought was Toby in it. To be fair, that's what I said at the start, innit? When we went through at the back and was going through other options. I was like, for me, it would be Toby in it, but like I've had enough time to think about it for a second. To be fair, we've got to put a bit more consideration on Woodgate before we just call it.
Yeah, I hear it. I'm just looking at who had more to their game. I mean, Alderweireld, I would say, is probably quicker than him.
Yeah.
I mean, probably stronger than him as a defender. I think on the ball, Woodgate was very good on the ball. Was he better than Alderweireld? Not sure. I'm not sure if he was better on the ball than him. Yeah, it's difficult, really. It's difficult. It's difficult. I think personally, I'm gonna say Alderweireld.
To be fair, I feel like they probably are pretty closely matched in a lot of like attributes, and I feel like it probably is going to be recency bias that leans me more towards Toby, but
yeah,
I just can't let go of the fact that he was a Galactico signing. You know what I mean? Like, I swear he played side by side with Hierro, bro. Like, you know
he
what
did
I mean?
actually. He did.
But yeah, nah. I'll go Toby with you. Just because like I said, I feel like the chat would agree. Toby. If we put it to the chat, I feel like they're gonna go with Toby over Woodgate.
Yeah, I'm just purely looking at it in terms of, if you're comparing both players who had more to their game, you'd probably just say Alderweireld. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But again, because Alderweireld was at Atletico Madrid, if you remember as well.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, just because if you're comparing previous teams, like what tops Galactico Madrid,
yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, if we're talking about like where someone's gone afterwards or beforehand, like Galactico Real Madrid, unless you're gonna talk about like certain periods of Barcelona or certain periods of AC, maybe there's nothing coming close.
Yeah, I hear it.
Well, yeah, no, I go Toby.
Happy with Alderweireld,
yeah? Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, let's move on to the midfield. I think this would be hard to kind of get players in. And obviously, guys, for the fullbacks, we had obviously, I think it's safe to say, because we've gone for the three at the back. I don't think there's any fullback on this list that has a chance apart from Carl Walker. Yeah. So the fullbacks we had should I say? I had Stephen Carr, Kieran Trippier, and Pascal Chimbonda.
Nah, I had Carr down for longevity, but I had Walker and Bale as my fullbacks.
Right. So this is how I know. Yeah, you was gonna. This is what I'm trying to say to you. I knew what you was gonna do because there's two players where I knew to fit both of them in. You're gonna play Bale at left back, but we have to remember, Bale did his dirt as a left winger, not as a fullback.
I know, but where he started at Tottenham, he probably spent about equal amount of time left back and left mid. That's why I'm saying.
But where did he excel to become the Gareth Bale that we know?
I hear it, but this is what I'm saying again. This comes back down to the Ronaldo argument. Like, Ronaldo was signed to be Beckham's replacement to play on the right mid, and he played right wing for the first fucking 4 seasons or some shit. And then when he went to Real, that's where he did his best work, and he switched over to the left. Because even when when Giggs weren't playing, it was Nani on the left. They occasionally towards I think it was like his last season, he started switching that round and doing like the inverted thing and whatnot. But yeah, for me, like, it's just when we get to the winger, bro, you know now we're in a sticky situation at left mid. Like, we're fucked.
This is why it's good doing these things.
Well, that's what I think. Like, because for me, it's more a case of I'd be more comfortable with Toby missing out than one of the left wingers, but I'm actually more comfortable with Walker missing out and getting an extra striker on. You know what I mean? So it's devil's advocate kind of thing. Which one do you go for? It's like, I don't know which one I'd. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, the left backs. I mean, there's no danger of these guys getting in with what we've got in the attack, really. So Justin Edinburgh, Benoit Asuakoto, Danny Rose, and Ben Davies. And again, I think out of all the fullbacks, the only one really, as I said, is Carl Walker for me. I think he's the only one that has a realistic chance of getting this team. And I don't think we can, because Carl Walker obviously can play as a wing back, innit? But I think he's still in contention, but we have to see how the rest of the midfield shapes up, innit? So if we go to, I reckon if we start on the central midfielders, yeah, and then we can work our way to the wide players, innit?
Yeah.
So the central midfielders, we've got Paul Gascoigne, Vinny Samways, Christian Eriksen, Musa Dembele, Luka Modric, Rafael van der Vaart, Michael Carrick, Edgar Davids, Tom Huddleston.
Bro, you know what's mad? I actually forgot that Edgar Davids was there.
Yeah, crazy, innit? I think after there, didn't he go to Barnet?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, though, bro. Are we taking time at the club, or are we taking this man at his prime?
I think it's got to be the impact. What the thing is, put it this way, yeah. Davids. I put David's name in there, but Davids is not going to get in for me because Davids wasn't the Davids that he was at Juventus.
But that's why the question's asked. Like, are we taking the man at his prime, or are we taking his time at the club? Okay, if it's his time at the club,
it's got to be time at the club.
So take Davids out of the list because I don't want to disrespect him like that. Yeah.
All right, Davids, you're gone. You're gone.
Yeah, he's not. He wasn't even in the list to begin with because it wasn't fair. I love Davids too much. You know, he was nicknamed the Pitbull for a reason. You get me? Like he was just out there, just bro, on a mad one.
Wait, when they had Davids and Seedorf in the same midfield for Ajax, you know, and then you think for Holland as well, madness, absolute madness,
ridiculous.
But
ridiculous.
For me though, for me, there's one midfielder which might surprise people. But out of all the options here,
Van der Vaart.
For me, not Van der Vaart, but him for me, is an absolute definite, and that is Musa Dembele.
Bro, we've got two centre mids, unless you're gonna let me put Gaza as a 10.
Dembele is there. I'm not willing to argue. Dembele,
right? No. But hear me out. Are we able to put Gaza in the 10?
Yeah, Gaza can be in there, yeah.
Because in the 10, I feel like Gaza has to be in the team, because his time at when he went to Tottenham, he was still Gaza. You know what I mean? So there's for me, he is like a Cherky for City now. That's what he'd be for this team. You know what I mean? So I feel like Gascoigne's got to be in. But if you're saying Dembele, for me,
bro, Dembele's got to be there. Sorry, he has to be there.
For me, on looking at the players, I had 3 options for centre mid. The first 2, Modric and Van der Vaart. Yeah, and I had Gaza in at a 10. And the other option that was there on paper, but I even crossed his name out for the disrespect of what he did to Andy Cole. Glenn Hoddle was in the list, but fuck Glenn Hoddle completely.
But it's 90s though, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I hear it. He did his best work in the 80s, but I think he still was there in 91, 92 though. So he could. He
can't have been.
You sure?
Yeah, no. The thing is, he can't have been because. Well, the funny thing is, when I was at Chelsea, he was the manager for Chelsea at the time.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Obviously, when he retired, he went pretty much straight into management. Did he not?
I saw it now. I don't think he was there after 90s. Can't have been.
Because he joined Chelsea in 93. One sec, I need the playing career, not managing career.
I'm pretty sure he weren't playing beyond 90s. I'm pretty sure.
Monster.
Or did he have like one season or something like that?
Oh no, just before it, and
He
just
wasn't years
right
before,
at the
yeah.
end of the 80s. Yeah,
That's
just
what
at
I'm
right at
saying,
the
yeah.
end of the 80s.
Yeah. But
Yeah. To be fair,
I
then,
mean for me,
like I say,
yeah.
it's for me, it would have been Modric and Van der Vaart. I feel like Van der Vaart is one of the most slept on fucking midfielders that Tottenham
Mm.
ever had.
Bro, Van der Vaart, when he was coming through at Ajax, yeah, was serious, man. He was talked about again. Van der Vaart was at Real Madrid, so that just tells you everything, anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He was a
man.
top player, man. But
You know
him
what I'm
going
saying?
to
But
Tottenham, like, was just it was an odd move, isn't it? Because
yeah,
obviously he
yeah.
went from. Did he go from Ajax to Tottenham? Was it from Ajax to Real Madrid?
Not. I think did he not go from Tottenham to Real Madrid? One second, let me just double check that. One second.
That's what I'm thinking. Did he? Nah. He went from Real Madrid to Tottenham. I'm pretty sure.
Where the fuck was that? There it is.
I'm gonna put Dembele in now because Dembele for me, man, he's one of
This is
the
another Mahrez for you, innit?
bro. I don't think people deep how good Musa Dembele is, man. I mean, Musa Dembele, yeah, was an absolute joke. And do you know how highly I rate Musa Dembele? Yeah, I've seen yes one player like in terms of Paul Pogba, yeah.
Mm.
Paul Pogba's for me only had one troubled game, and that was against Musa Dembele. Musa Dembele was competing with him for ability and for physicality as well. And that's
Yeah.
how good Dembele was. I think Dembele's a slept-on player, man.
No, I hear
Massively
it. I
slept on.
hear it. Cause he was all round quality, but
Mm,
for me, like if I'm thinking of a midfield pairing, and
yeah.
I'm my idea is Gascoigne in at the 10.
Mm.
It's Modric and Van der Vaart for me, but fucking to be fair though,
Yeah.
Modric and Van der Vaart do a lot of their best work going forward, or at least did at Tottenham. So Dembele might give that little extra balance in it.
Oh, mate, Dembele was a top player, man. I think people don't. I think again, he's a player that's people probably forgot how good he was. But when people talk about the best midfielders to play in the Prem, you know, people probably won't mention his name. But I think you need to just
Yeah,
go and again, this is a guy that was a striker as well. You know, he played for AZ Alkmaar, and then obviously went to Fulham, and then from Fulham obviously to Tottenham, and became one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. Man, he was a top player.
you know what though?
Top player.
That tells me a lot about a player's intelligence. Like for me,
Yeah,
one of the most mind blowing fucking things was watching Dwight York's career. 'Cause if you
yeah.
remember, my man used to be a bit more of like a wide player at one point at Villa, then moved
Mm,
into the striker, was striker for us, and then as you watched him get older, my man just moved further down the pitch. Like he went from a striker to like the 10 role, then to midfield. He ended up centre back at the end, didn't it?
yeah, yeah,
Bro, for a player to be able to play like all the way through, it was like Rude Hullet. You know what I
mm,
mean? Like my man was actually a defender, but because he was a defender, he knew how to get forward as well because he knew what defenders wanted him to do in it.
mm, yeah,
So obviously, my man's just fucking. He's moving forward when he's getting played as a striker, just thinking, right, what if I was defending me now? What am I gonna try to do? And he just fucking went against, you know what I mean? Went against the grain kind of thing. But
yeah,
fucking to go from striker to being a defender, knowing that you're getting older and like pushing further back down the field, it's like we give Rooney props for that shit. You know what I mean? Like I know we
mm,
started off like more of a midfield player, but like moving up as a striker and becoming one of the the league's always kind of heralding him as one of the best strikers we've had, and then
yeah,
being able to move deeper and deeper as he got older just shows like how well my man understands the game, innit? Obviously, same could be said for fucking Dembele. He's done the same thing where he's been able to move further deeper into the pitch, innit? But
Yeah, I think when I watched him play, man, you can just tell that he had that in his game because the guy was very comfortable on the ball. And again, he was, I say, he's for AZ Alkmaar, he was playing literally as the number 9. And I think obviously when he went to Fulham, I can't remember who Fulham manager was back then, but I think it was them that kind of started dropping him slightly a bit deeper, like playing more as like a number 10. And then obviously Tottenham. Listen, when he was at Tottenham, man, I say he was underrated, man. One of the best midfielders to play in the Premier League, man. Easy, he was that good. But again, he's someone that don't get GA, so people probably don't even take any notice. You know what I mean?
I hear it.
He was a very good player, man. But I think obviously on the other side, Luka Modric. I mean, Modric obviously one of the greatest players of all time. I think when you look at midfielders to play the game, I mean, does Modric make the top 5, top 10?
I think midfielders to top 10 to play the game. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe top 20. Just because.
Okay. Name me 10 midfielders better than Modric then.
Right. So straight away we got Scholes. Yeah. Go Scholes, Xavi, and Iniesta.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw.
Would you say Xavi's better than Modric then?
For me, yeah. Yeah. But again, I do lean more towards Barca than I do Real. So there might be some bias there in it, even if it's subconscious.
Bro, same here. Same here.
I'm
also gonna younger man because of R9.
Yeah, standard, bro. R9, Dino, Rivaldo, Romario, bro.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, there was just too much there in the 90s because obviously Real became like the team in the early 2000s, but because I'm a 90s kid, Barcelona was the squad in it. Barcelona's where all the top players were. For me, it's always been leaning more towards them in it. So, like I say, Xavi, Iniesta, I'd give the edge. I'd give Scholes. I'd give Pirlo. I know it's a different kind of player, but I'd also take Gattuso and Busquets.
Gattuso, what over Modric,
bro? If you've got someone that can do like for example, Gattuso and Pirlo was the perfect pairing for me. You know what I mean? Because you've got a man that can do the defensive work and one that can do the playmaking. But all right, but no. But you know what? You want 10 that you can agree with. Now, bro, if you want 10 that you can agree with, let's keep him out of there. I'll still go Seedorf. I'll still go Davids. Yeah, so that's Pirlo, Seedorf, Davids, Iniesta, Busquets, Xavi, Scholes. We're already at 7. You know what I mean, bro? I've not even got into it.
All right, so that means he's in the top 10 then.
Nah, what do you mean? Do you want me to keep going?
Go on.
All right, so you're not telling me Vieira goes in above Modric, no? Cesc?
I don't know. I think
SCN?
What? Better than Modric?
Bro, I'd take SCN was the guy, bro.
I don't know, bro.
SCN was an engine, bro. Absolutely.
No, listen, Modric was sick. Lumi's saying Gerrard. I don't think Gerrard was better than Modric.
Nah. I'm not giving Gerrard or Scholes over Modric, not at all.
Lampard's not better than Modric either. No way.
Nah, neither of them. The only one that I put above him out of that argument, Scholes, and Scholes ain't in that argument because he was head and shoulders above them two.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, like I say, so if we was at 7, Vieira and Cesc go into there. Yeah. What you telling me? N'Golo Kante doesn't edge him?
Nah, he's not better than Modric, man. What are we doing there?
Yeah,
he's not better than Modric.
Like I say, for me, But this is what I'm saying. No, I know a lot of Modric's best football has been played in La Liga. Where I'll tell you
Yeah.
the truth, I don't watch week in week out, so I've not seen the most. Like N'Golo Kante again, recency bias probably creeps in a bit more, but I've seen a lot more of Kante over the past 7 years or some shit, 8 years than I have of Modric. So I'm gonna lean more towards that way for that in it. But like I say, what Vieira and Cesc added it up to 9 already. Who am I leaving out? All right, let's look just into the 90s quickly.
So we're saying 7 players at the moment that's better than Modric, yeah?
No. That was before Cesc and Vieira. You're not giving me Cesc and Vieira, no?
All right. Okay. If we're talking about central midfielders, yeah, we got to get rid of Busquets because Busquets was obviously was a DM.
Right.
And
Okay.
Lumi,
So
we can't put Kaká and Zidane because they're more 10s.
yeah, they're more 10s, innit?
Yeah.
All right. So we're at 8 then, yeah. Central mids.
No, we're at 7. On 7 because no Busquets.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It was at 9 with Busquets, so we take Busquets out. It's 8, innit? So we got Scholes, Pirlo, Xavi, Iniesta, Pirlo, Davids, Seedorf, Cesc, Vieira.
Better than Modric.
There,
better than Modric. I don't know. I don't know.
Like I say, I'm not even going to try to disrespect it by backing my captain. Like, I know Roy Keane wasn't, but I'd give Vieira the edge because I think Vieira was the better actual player than Keane.
He was. Yeah, he was.
So I would give him the edge. What I know, fucking Yaya could play as a 10, but we're not putting Yaya in ahead of him.
That's difficult.
This is what I'm saying. There's 10 there.
Nah, KDB is not better than Modric, man. No way.
I wouldn't give it KDB.
No, KDB is not better than Modric. No way. Fitz, one question for you from Lumi though.
Go on.
All right, listen, Lumi. You know what, Lumi? Yeah. Sometimes you come out with some wild takes, yeah, but then sometimes you actually do see sense. Javier Saviola. That was my guy back then. Remember the combination with Saviola and Kluivert? Boy, listen.
Yo, Javier Saviola, LMA manager like 2002 or something.
He was deadly.
Bro, let me tell you, that guy won me so many trophies. It's a joke. Yeah.
Oh,
Saviola
bro, you know what?
Guy,
sorry. You just reminded me of something, yeah? And I took a screenshot of this. And I'm gonna talk about this as well, yeah. This was an absolute disgrace. What I see. Where is it? You'd actually laugh. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. There it is, bro. I see something today, yeah, on Twitter. That mutant app, yeah, said the top 25 most overrated footballers of all time. Bro, do you want to hear this? Yeah,
go on.
I see this and I thought. Either people are doing this on purpose, yeah, or the world's done out, yeah. So top 25 most overrated footballers of all time, yeah. Number 1, they had Neymar. Number 2, Pogba. Number 3, Ibrahimovic. Bro, I screenshotted it, yeah, and I couldn't remember what I was saying. I don't know if it was done on purpose, yeah, but I screenshot. I thought this can't be serious, yeah. Ibra number 3, number 4, Paul Scholes, yeah,
bro.
Swear to God. Number 5, Mario Balotelli, yeah.
This
number
was
6,
definitely written by a Scouser.
Bro, I ain't got a clue, but I see it, yeah. I was crying, yeah. Number 6, Dele Alli. Number 7, Mesut Ozil. Number 8, Jack Wilshere. Number 9, David Bentley. Number 10, Robinho. Number 11, Juan Sebastian Veron. Number 12, Radamel Falcao. 13, Fernando Torres. 14, Anthony. 15, João Felix. 16, Alvaro Morata. 17, Angel Di Maria. 18, Kaká. 19, Adriano.
Fuck.
20, Mario Götze. 21, Hakim Ziyech. 22, Theo Walcott. 23, El Hadji Diouf. 24, Raheem Sterling. 25, Denilson.
Bro. you know, it's there. The only players that were Liverpool players were ones that left on bad terms.
Let's see the list.
Torres, El Hadji Diouf, and Balotelli.
And well, Raheem Sterling was on there as well.
Yeah. But again, all ended up leaving for somewhat of a rival or whatever, or left on a bad term. Scouser wrote that. I'm telling you now. I'm not having it. I'm not having it at all. And you know what, Lumi, I see your comment. Yes, GA can be a fairly good indicator towards how to rate attacking players. And to be fair, I have got something because Gav sent me something the other day, and we're going to touch on it at the end of it. And it's going in about goals and assists. And I think I found the best way to be able to say this player's like this player. You get me? So we'll get into that at the end still.
So Carl Slim Blue says Gaza and Hoddle all day long. So again, Hoddle's not in there because we are doing from the 90s. Obviously, Hoddle didn't play past the 90s for Tottenham, so Hoddle's not in there. But Gascoigne's going to be there, as we said, innit? Yeah.
Yeah. Gascoigne, might as well throw him in now at the 10, to be fair, bro. Because
I'm doing, I'll put him in.
Dembele, Modric in the middle, throw Gaza just in front of him, and we just got wings and two strikers. And the striker's the one where we've got a bit of a convo to have here.
Bro, it's going to be a difficult one, I'll be honest. Big up to Lumi Rain for the super chat. Says, thank you, Gavin Fitz, for keeping me entertained. What is it getting you through your work? Yeah, it's getting you through. Big up yourself, anyway. All right, cool. Let's go on to the wings, anyway. So, for me, I think the wings are probably easy to do, and I can see that you wanted to. Well, in actual fact, it's probably not that simple because I think it's between three players, but we're going to call them out anyway. So are we agreeing that Carl Walker doesn't make it in there?
Well, yeah, because now we've got Gareth Bale in the mix. So yes, he doesn't make it in.
So the options we've got for right wing, are Darren Anderton, Rule Fox, Aaron Lennon. Yeah. And then for left wing, we've got David Ginola.
That's who we're going with left mid.
So my wingers, were Bale and Ginola.
Right, what? So you're going to put Bale on the right?
Ginola on the right, I think.
Oh, you can't put Ginola on the right, bro.
Bro, you know why, though, This is the same thing you tried telling me about Ronaldo. Because you wanted to fit Ronaldo and Giggs in, you were saying, let's just put Ronaldo on the right.
But this is what I'm saying, though, bro. Like, Ronaldo, the argument was that my man was essentially bought for that position with the club. Like, when we come to the Real Madrid one, there's not a chance he can go in at right because he never played there. You know what I mean?
Who never played there?
Cristiano.
No. He played on left,
That's what I'm saying. So when we get to the Real Madrid one, I can't even contemplate putting him on the right from Madrid. But for United, we could because that's where he was signed to play, and that's where he did play at the start.
Yeah. But I hear that. But because he was signed to play on the right hand side, we have to look at where did he do his best work.
Nah, I hear it. But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, obviously, the argument to put him at left made sense, but because, like I say, if you'd have put him at left, then essentially there was no way of fitting Giggsy in, because Giggs, bro, the one time I remember him playing at right mid was the Champions League final 99. And as soon as he went to the left and Beckham went from centre and actually went to the wing again, that's where the game turned round. You know what I mean? When Blomqvist went off, Giggs went over to the left. Beck's moved from central, because it was him and Butt in the middle, innit? He moved from central to go right, and that's where it started clicking again, and that's where the game turned round. Giggs, he has to be on the left. On the right, he does nothing. But we've seen Cristiano. Cristiano had his best season in the Premier League playing from the right.
No way.
He did. His best performance, go back and have a look at it. His best, and this is because I've got some stats.
What's that for what? What for numbers you're saying?
Yeah, for numbers, because obviously I've got here a list of players with their best season in it for at the end. And just a quick spoiler, Cristiano's best season.
Okay. So his best season for numbers, yeah. What front three was he part of then?
It was the 2007 and 8. So that would have been Tevez, Rooney, and him.
Yeah. So if you check it, yeah, Rooney's the one that played on the right hand side, and I know that for a fact. I'll tell you how I know that. Yeah.
No, because this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. No. Because that's the front three everyone thinks of, but that's what I'm saying. There's not many games where Tevez and Rooney actually started the game together. Normally, Giggsy would start, and because he was getting older, when he went off, that's where them three would be playing together.
So,
and it'd get switched around.
So basically, what you're saying there is that when Ronaldo was starting with Giggs, it was Ronaldo right, Giggs left, and then Tevez through the middle.
Well, either Tevez or Rooney in the middle, and then Giggsy would go off about 60, 70 minutes, and that's where it'd switch around, you get me? Like, he basically rotated Tevez and Rooney up top, yeah, who's going to start, and then he'd start Ronaldo on the right, Giggs on the left, and then basically when Giggsy had to go off, Ronaldo went over to the left, and then whoever, if Tevez was coming on, he'd go up top and throw Rooney out wide now, or Rooney'd come out on for Giggs, but switch over sides, innit?
Okay.
But if you actually look at a lot of the team sheets when at the start kickoff, yeah, Cristiano started on the right, bro. But obviously that season, we'll get into it later, but that season his stats aren't that impressive when you take out set pieces. You know what I mean? But it's impressive considering he's not a striker and everybody else in the list that I've got's a striker.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's not lethal numbers. You know what I mean? In total, he had 38 goals, 38 goals or assists. 31 of them was goals, 7 were assists, and he had 4 penalties and 4 free kicks.
Crazy.
You get me? So you take that, take them 8 goals away, then suddenly you've got him down to 23 goals and 7 assists. You know what I mean? And you don't know how many of them 7 he got off taking free kicks and corners. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, like I say, there was justification with the Cristiano going on the right, but for me, Ginola can't really to be fair, there's not really much justification other than one of them's got to do the inverted thing, and
me personally, playing, I would prefer the inverted. Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. though. Ginola, if Ginola's on the left, he was left-footed. You know what I mean?
Who was left-footed?
Ginola.
He's not left-footed. He's right-footed.
Swear he's left-footed, bro.
Nah, bro, he's right-footed. He's right-footed.
Swear, no, he wasn't an inverted fucking winger, bro. Not back in the 90s.
Yeah, he was. 100% he was. 100% he was, yeah. Trust me.
One sec.
Yeah, he's right-footed, man. 100% he's right-footed.
My fucking fat
thumb. That's a bad one for you, you know. You should know this.
No. Because this is what I'm saying. I'm sure he's a left-footed fucking...
Nah, he's right-footed, man. You can definitely tell he's right-footed. It's the same nonsense they think Ousmane Dembele is left-footed. That's one of the worst things I've heard. Let me just go through the messages while you're looking for that. Yeah. up to Lumi.
No. So check. It's saying here. However, Ginola had a very impressive left foot. He scored numerous glorious Premier League goals with driven efforts from his weaker left side. I'm not expecting them goals to have been on his weaker foot, bro.
But I'm saying, but again, he was that talented, yeah, exactly. But he's right-footed, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah, so if you're doing inverted, then it's got to be Bale on the right and Ginola on the left anyway.
No. But I was happy to do that, yeah. But I was looking at where did Bale do his best work.
But then if you're gonna do that, then we're playing with traditional wingers instead of inverted. But to be fair, we're playing with two up top, so maybe traditional wingers would be best.
Yeah, but the problem again, the problem is, yeah, Bale and Ginola both done their work on the left-hand side.
I know one of them you play. It's like when I did at Arsenal all-time 11, I was like, fuck it. I'm getting Overmars and Perez in this squad. You get me? One of them going on the right. It's just got to be done sometimes, bro.
Lumberg, you can bounce. You know what I mean?
Cause this is the thing, bro. Like that was my fault. I'm like, right, either one of them, Overmars on the wrong side or Perez on the wrong side. I'm still taking them over Lumberg on his right side. You know what I mean? And for this, it's like, okay, Ginola playing on the right. I'm taking him over Lennon or Anderson. And same way with Bale, I'm taking him over Anderson and I'm taking him over Lennon.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter which one goes where. It's just a case of, do you want to play inverted or do you want to play as traditional wingers?
I mean, I'll be happy to do inverted personally, yeah.
The left is top heavy. That's why we're gonna have to work it, Lumi. We're gonna have to put one left, one on the right. Fuck it. Aaron Lennon's not.
But the thing is, yeah. Are we leaving out Son then? Yeah.
Bro, Son doesn't even come into it when we've got Bale and Ginola.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm sorry. Son is a good player, but he's not a Ginola and he's not a Bale.
Yeah. All right. Let's just get the inverted going then.
All right, sweet.
And you know what it is, yeah. You see, for me, I'll have to say, I personally think, yeah, Gareth Bale is the greatest British player of all time.
Better than Scholes,
bro. I don't think people deep how good Bale was, man. Bale.
No. I do. And the thing is, it's hard to compare.
Do you know what I'd say? Do you know what I'd say, Fitz? Yeah, what I'd say. He's the greatest British player of all time, yeah? I personally think, yeah, Gareth Bale is probably the closest... Oh, sorry, one sec. I think, yeah, Gareth Bale is probably the closest... Oh, wait, one sec. 2-0 France. France are actually down to 10 men as well.
Bro, 2-0. I'm still on 1-0 here. I'm on 63-52 now.
Yeah, it's 2-0, bro. Ekatike just scored. But what I would say, yeah, you see Gareth Bale, he's probably, apart from Michael Owen, yeah. Oh, Elise, what a finish. 2 dinks again. Bro, they've scored 2 dinks in this game. Boy. Yeah, what I would say, yeah, is that apart from Michael Owen, yeah, I personally think he's the closest player to being a Ballon d'Or winner.
Yeah.
From Britain.
Yeah.
And as good as like Harry Kane and who else was there? And some of the other players, yeah. I think Bale genuinely was a Ballon d'Or worthy player.
Yeah.
And what I would say, Harry Kane right now, yeah, is a worthy Ballon d'Or contender, yeah? But is that more due to the level of football now? Whereas Bale was doing it up against when he had like Messi, Neymar, obviously Ronaldo. You see what I mean? Iniesta, all these guys. And Bale was genuinely, you know what I mean, a Ballon d'Or worthy, like top 5, top 3. You see what I mean?
100%. And that's
That's
the,
why.
like,
That's why I say he's a he's for me he's one of the best British players of all time. Well, probably the best British player of all time.
no, I hear it. But
Mm.
like I say, for me, the way that I judge it is like, obviously, yeah, he was one of the top like wingers in an era that had a lot of top fucking quality wingers. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying with Scholesy. Like Scholesy would have walked into anyone's midfield.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Same way I
Yeah.
feel like Bale could have walked into anyone's squad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like Scholesy could have walked into a Barcelona first 11. He could have walked into Real. He could have walked into AC, Juve, Inter.
All right. Do you reckon? Do you reckon though? Yeah. And who for? Yeah. Do you think Scholes could have walked in and broken up the Busquets, Xavi, and Iniesta partnership?
Yeah.
And who would he replace?
At the time, at the time where he was in his career, it'd probably have to be Xavi. But if he was
Yeah,
a bit
I agree.
younger, it'd have been Iniesta.
So you think Busquets is irreplaceable?
Yeah. Especially for Scholesy. Scholesy couldn't tackle for shit, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I ain't putting him in defensive midfield.
Yeah, but
bro.
again, bro, if you watch Busquets, yeah, Busquets' game wasn't tackling; it was interceptions, reading of the game.
Nah, I hear it, but it's not like Scholesy was making mad interceptions like that. He like obviously he did his part, but
Yeah,
let's be real. Whoever was next to him was always the more defensive-minded midfielder. Scholesy was more about getting, like when he was younger, getting forward himself, and then obviously as he started getting older, it was more about just like playing that pass, picking out the pass. But yeah, like he needed like a Keane or a Carrick or a Fletcher, someone that was going to do a bit more defensive work for him. So there's no way he takes Busquets out of that team. But probably be Xavi. I think he would take Xavi out.
The thing is, you know what I'd say though, yeah. If you're looking at the Busquets, Xavi, and Iniesta, yeah, it shows you, yeah. And we're not even mentioning, for me, yeah, a midfielder. I would say he's one of the most talented players I've ever seen, and he's probably he's on par with these guys, yeah. But the level's just so high. Thiago Alcantara.
Yeah.
You know, and to think that you've got Busquets, Xavi, and Iniesta, and if you was to say who the weakest one is, you'd probably say Xavi, yeah. And it's not like, and Xavi's not even the weakest player, really. But that's just the level.
Not like he's a weak link, but he's the weakest out of that three.
Yeah, but it don't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. Like I remember that during that time. Yeah, bear in mind, them man. Like I seen a stat the other day about ever losing finals, Champions League finals, innit? You know, my man's lost 3 Champions League finals to Barcelona. Bro, and they were all like within the space. It was like 3 finals in 4 years or some shit like that. It was crazy to start.
But he's lost one with Man United.
Nah, 2 with United.
When was the other one then? Oh,
we had back-to-back.
He lost the one when Messi and David Villa destroyed him, and he lost the one where Messi scored the header.
Yep.
Oh yes, he did. Yeah.
And then he lost one against them with Juve.
No. Juve didn't get to the final with Ever, did they?
They did.
Oh, that's when Pogba played.
Pogba and Pirlo and that.
Pogba and Pirlo, yes, and they had Neymar. Oh, Messi, Neymar, and was Suarez there?
I think it was MSN in it.
Yeah, it was. Hey, that's mad. Forgot about that.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, but there was like a 7-year period where Barcelona, like when me and the man them used to link up, like whether it was PES or FIFA, you're not allowed to use fucking Barcelona. It's not happening. It's a cheap team. You get me? Like that's like jumping on and saying I'm gonna play with World 11 nowadays. Like, no, you're not. We're gonna play with normal teams. You cheating bastard. But yeah, man, Barcelona were different. But that's what I'm saying. No, for me, I think Scholesy gets it, and it says a lot. The fact that, like, bro, Scholesy is they're taught at La Masia by showing videos of Paul Scholes. That's how good Scholesy is. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like we were spoiled. We watched his entire career, bro. So we do kind of look past him, but bro, he absolute like the amount of absolute legends I've heard turn around and say he's the best midfielder that they've ever seen play or ever played against or played with. It's insane. It's insane.
And to think, bro, that England, it's how backwards England are. Yeah, they had the cheek to play Scholes on left midfield to accommodate Gerrard and Lampard, bro. I don't think people deep, how idiotic that is.
Yeah,
you know that
when you've got Zidane saying this is the best centre mid in the world, and then you're playing him on the left, dickhead, mate.
But again, this is why, this is why when we talk about this whole GA crap, that was part of it. Because the only reason Scholes played out of position is because Lampard was known as getting more goals and Gerrard was action man.
Yeah.
So they played action man and goals ahead of a footballer. Like, how backwards is that? You know what I mean? Makes no sense.
No sense.
And Carrick didn't even get picked because of that nonsense as well. Because it was all about Gerrard and Lampard. Stupidness, man. Stupidness. I'm telling you. Lumi says, Gav, what kind of defender did you struggle to play against?
Yeah, well, one set, yeah?
You go on, man, go on. So what defender did I struggle to play against? I would probably say, the most difficult defenders to play against was players, probably about the same sort of height as me, really, because when you're playing against bigger defenders, again, you're not really gonna want to get touch tight with them in a sense, you know what I mean? Because when you're playing up against a bigger defender, you know what I mean? The worst thing that these guys look at is someone that's always moving about. They want someone that's going to play right up against them so they can get into a physical battle with you. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I can hold my own, but really it's about being smart in terms of what defenders you're playing against. But the ones that I found more difficult was defenders that were quick, because really and truly, you needed to kind of, in a way, outsmart them rather than just going, pace for pace with them, really. But yeah, I would say it's more defenders that were more my height in a sense that could, keep pace. But I enjoy playing against defenders really that were bigger than me, because, as I said, like, I used to just drop off a lot of the time, pick up the ball in spaces, and use my technique from there, really. But so yeah, guys, as I said, guys. So our team so far, we've got Hugo Lloris in goal. Back three of Sol Campbell, Ledley King, and Toby Alderweireld. And then again, we went for the three at the back to fit in more midfielders or wider or attacking players. So we went for Gareth Bale and David Ginola as our wide players, and the midfield three of Luka Modric, Paul Gascoigne, and Moussa Dembele. And again, Moussa Dembele, man, one of the most underrated Premier League players there's been. People don't speak on his name enough, because a lot of the players that people talk about for central midfielders are the obvious names. But if anyone didn't watch Moussa Dembele for Tottenham and for Fulham, obviously he played more as an attacker for Fulham, but I'd implore people to go and watch him. Oh, played Vinny. I'd implore people to go and watch him for Tottenham and see how good he was, man. Ridiculous player. Gyökeres Hattie, yeah. Enough said. You know what I mean? Has he actually got a hat trick? Yeah, let's see this. Let's see this. Poland beating Albania 2-1. Lewandowski, Zielinski. Italy beat Ireland 2-0. No
What about
surprise there.
Republic of Ireland? That's the one I've got to be concerned about.
Are they even playing?
Yeah. They're in a qualifier against Czech. Last I saw it was 2-1.
Denmark beat Macedonia 4-0. Slovakia. Oh, bloody hell. Kosovo beat Slovakia 4-3. Turkey beat Romania 1-0. Sweden beat Ukraine 3-1. Oh, yeah. Jokers must have got a hat trick then. Let's see this. Um, 2-2. Czech Republic just scored.
Okay.
Yeah, 86th minute. Krejci from Wolves. Troy Parrott pen. Oh, yeah, Troy Parrott scored goals for Ireland, boy. Yeah, Troy Parrott gets goals for Ireland. All right, bro. Well, let's go on to the strikers, yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, yeah, this is gonna be a headache. I'm gonna give the list of names. I'm gonna quickly just go toilet quickly, innit?
Yeah.
Bro, so we've got, yeah, Teddy Sheringham, Gary Lineker, Jurgen Klinsmann, Les Ferdinand, Harry Kane, Dimitar Berbatov, Robbie Keane, Jermaine Defoe, Peter Crouch, Emmanuel Adebayor. I'm just gonna go toilet quickly, yeah? Give me 1 minute.
Yeah. Did you not just leave off Berbatov?
No. So Sheringham, Lineker, Klinsmann, Ferdinand, Kane, Berbatov, Robbie Keane, Defoe, Crouch, Adebayor.
Yeah. All right, go toilet, bro. Go toilet.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Oh, well, guys, yous are gonna have to help me out on this one. Will help us both out because I know that I've already got. Wait, let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 that really have to be on this pitch. And we've got 2 spaces. And I know Gav's probably going to have 6 or 7 as well, because this one's sticky. This one's actually worse than the Liverpool one. The Liverpool one, what we had Torres, Suarez, Fowler, and Owen to choose from. So we have 4 to narrow down from, really, innit? Fucking hell. So, Klinsmann. Yeah, I think Jurgen's got to get in. I think Jurgen and Berber. But to be fair, there's not like a great deal of pace there. Like maybe throw in a Jermaine. Like Defoe, I've always highly rated Jermaine Defoe, and yeah, he did a lot at Tottenham, didn't he? Him and Keane together, like them 3 together, Berber, Defoe, and Keane. Yeah, man. Yeah. Guys, you're gonna have to help us out in this comment section here. Crouch, Lumi, Crouch. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's like contemplating Fellaini in a United 11. Like, that's insane, Lumi. Nah. Nah. Please, serious comments and suggestions, guys. Come on, help us out. This one's a real difficult one, and I'm not gonna lie. Like I say, I've got 6. Gav, out of that whole list, Gav, I'm saying there's 6 that have to make it in.
Bro, listen. When I was running through these names, yeah, I was thinking to myself, the way to narrow it down, yeah, is if we look at the strikers that are definitely going to be there, yeah. So for me, I'm looking at, and this is difficult, yeah. If I'm looking at probably 2 players, and then we will decide between the 2 of them as to who gets in, yeah. I'm looking at Harry.
We've got 2 strikers though, bro.
Oh, sorry, we've got 2 strikers. My bad.
So narrow it to 4. Pick 4 strikers. You pick 4 and I'll pick 4 and we'll see what links up.
All right, so I'm looking at for the 4. Jurgen Klinsmann,
Yeah.
Harry Kane, Dimitar Berbatov, Jermaine Defoe.
Right. So I agree on Klinsmann, Berber, and Defoe.
Klinsmann,
But
Berber.
and the last one for me, I would.
What? Harry Kane's not there, no?
What? Nah.
Nah, bro. Come on, man. Let's not do this. Come on. Harry
He's
Kane's
not,
got to
bro.
be there.
He's not, bro. For me, Lineker before Kane.
Nah, no way. No way. No way.
And you know what, bro? You know what? Honestly,
if you would have told me, like Sheringham, I
nah,
would have thought I'll still have Kane,
I've never
I'm not
liked
having
Teddy
Lineker ahead
Sheringham.
of Kane. No way.
I've
No
never
way.
liked Teddy Sheringham, bro. Nah,
Yeah,
here's
I
the
know
thing.
why.
Here's
I know why.
the standard, bro. Now, but you know what? There's actually 2 reasons, bro. And like, obviously the Andy Cole situation, but he was Eric Cantona's replacement. Mate, he was destined to be my arch rival. You know what I mean? Like, bro, nah. Are you gonna piss off my favorite player and then fucking and replace my other favorite player? Like, bro, you're taking the piss. Nah, you get the fuck out of my club. And then what made it worse was he scored a goal in the Champions League final and nearly became a fucking legend. Like, imagine if that game had gone to penalties, Teddy Sheringham would have been the guy that everyone praised.
Yeah.
Bro, you know how close I came to absolute torture for the rest of eternity. Fucking hell. But yeah, nah. Like I say, Kane don't make it in because for me, Jurgen Klinsmann, if he has to be in this team, and he does everything Kane does.
So
Because for me, it's Klinsmann's gonna be more like the second striker, the 10 kind of situation, isn't it?
So are you saying Klinsmann's definitely in there?
For me, I think he's got to be like. Do you not like? For me, he was like the first star signing that I saw, like the first like fairly big name. Like everyone knew who Klinsmann was before he come to Spurs, innit? Yeah, like I'd not seen them make them kind of signings until Klinsmann, and then after they'd done that, that's where you started seeing like Ginola, and you know what I mean. It's like but Klinsmann was the first man, and bro, he came in and hit the ground running, if I can remember correctly.
Yeah,
but I feel like Berber has to be in there. But if you do that, then you've not really got pace. Like that's why Defoe is a definite. Well, for me, it's Klinsmann, Berber, or Defoe. It's them 3.
So we're definitely saying, we're definitely saying. So we're definitely saying Sheringham, Lineker, Les Ferdinand, Robbie Keane, Crouch, and Adebayo are definitely out. Yeah.
Yeah, and
so we're
I'd say Kane's out.
Kane and Klinsmann.
Yeah, but again, if we're putting them in an order, the easiest way I can do it is put Kane 4th. I'd struggle to put one first, second, or third though, but 4th is definitely Harry Kane.
All right, so are we definitely saying Klinsmann gets in there?
Well, yeah, because if Klinsmann's in, that rules Kane out. Because and it's not like I've got anything against Kane. It's just for me, Klinsmann provides everything that Kane's gonna do.
No, listen, I hear it. I'm looking at Harry Kane, the footballer, but I think Harry Kane's a better footballer than Jurgen Klinsmann for me.
Ooh, I don't know. You know, Klinsmann was techie. You know.
Yeah, but Harry Kane's tech's different, man. Like Harry Kane's technique's different, man. I have to say, man. Like I've not seen a striker like Harry Kane, that can strike a ball like him and pick out passes. I've not seen a striker like that.
I hear
And
it.
again, there's not really any surprise that Kane does that because Kane's actually a number 10 anyway. That
Yeah,
transition
yeah.
obviously to a 9. But if we're talking about pure quality, Harry Kane for me, obviously him and Berbatov in a different way because Berbatov was more of a silky touch in it. But for me, Harry Kane in terms of and the things with Harry Kane, yeah, I've always said about Harry Kane. Harry Kane for me is if he was to win a Champions League or a Euros or a World Cup, yeah, for me, there's no debate about Harry Kane. I think Harry Kane will be considered the best striker probably of his generation if he was to do that. Because just look at what Harry Kane has here in terms of his quality. You know, he scores goals, he makes goals. The only thing that's missing from his cabinet really is them major trophies for club and country.
I hear it. But
See
you know what it is though? I'll tell you straight, like he's one of the people I have got some stats on for this thing after it. And I'll tell you the truth, like for what you said before about the Bale thing, like him being like an elite winger in an era of elite wingers.
Yeah.
To be totally honest, fucking Harry Kane, he's been an elite striker in an era of fucking a dying breed.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
No, but that's where I agree with you. And again, you know what I look at? Yeah, I'm looking at is Harry Kane doing it up against poor defenders. That's what it is for me. This is where the argument comes about, yeah. But this is why I purely base a lot of my opinions on players, yeah. I don't base it really on the numbers. This is why I ignore the numbers, yeah. I base it on the quality of the player. Because there's players out there that are just undisputed. And for me, Harry Kane, the footballer, is undisputed. But is he doing it up against worse defenders? Yeah, he is. He is. But there's no denying his quality, though. You know what I mean?
No, I hear it. But that like for me, I do take into consideration like some of the stats and statistics and like the records and stuff that, like I say, if it's valued to that position, like I don't care how many games a striker has played where there's been clean sheets because it's fuck all to do with your position. You know what I mean? But I'll take that into some serious consideration if you're a defender or a keeper or defensive mid, maybe even. But the thing is, I then have to look at what year was it, what league was it, and who was you playing against during that time period? Because for me, when you look at like Kane's best season in the Prem, 37 goal contributions, 23 goals, 14 assists, 4 of them were penalties, which means 19 goals and 14 assists. Which, to be fair, it's not outstanding for a striker, especially when you take into consideration the pinnacle is Andy Cole, 47 goal involvements, 34 goals, not one of them's a penalty or a free kick. So
and
for me,
again, would you say Andy Cole was playing up against tougher defenders?
Yeah, because I would say that at that time, because bear in mind that season he was playing for Newcastle, and Newcastle weren't title contenders in '93. You know what I mean? They became title contenders because of what Andy Cole did in '93. So realistically, for me, when he's playing, he's coming up against, and you know I love Bruce and Pally. Fucking, he's coming up against like the likes of Tony Adams, Martin Keown. He's coming up against, like, as time then goes on and on, he's coming up against the Desai's, Frank Leboeuf. You know what I mean? Like Sol Campbell's. The list keeps going, and these are all top quality defenders. Now, how many absolute top quality defenders can you say Harry Kane's gone up against?
Nah, bro, I hear the argument. I actually hear the argument. I do hear it. It's just that
And to score less than some of these other players,
yeah.
like in a
But
weaker
but
era.
again, you know what it is though, Fitz. Yeah? You know what the argument would be though with Harry Kane. Yeah, people will say he's doing it for Tottenham,
I hear it.
but then you
I
could
hear
say, yeah, but Cole was doing it for Newcastle, isn't it? In the same sense.
Yeah, because it's like it's a similar kind of situation. To be fair,
Yeah.
like when Kane was at Tottenham, they were probably aiming for about the same space, like in the table that Newcastle was aiming for beginning of '93. So, and to be fair, like I say, when Harry Kane did his best season, he was 27 years of age, bro. Andy Cole was 22. Debut season to the league. You know what I mean? It's different caliber. Harry Kane had been settled and established in the league before he even had his best season, and then once he did, he come nowhere near Andy Cole. And in a weaker like generation, for me, he can't go in. Like even just before Kane's generation, like Berber, Defoe, these men come up against better defenders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for me, like Berber has to go in. Like,
but it's difficult, man. It's difficult.
But how can you leave Defoe out? Because if you put Berber and Klinsmann in, then again you've not really got no speed up front.
Yeah.
But you have got Ginola and Bale, and they're on inverted.
Bro, you know
anyway.
Sorry, just quickly, yeah. I'm just watching this Brazil France game, yeah. You see this Deschamps, yeah?
Yeah.
This guy's a prick, you know that? He's a prick, man. Bro, what is his fascination, yeah, with Rabiot and not even giving Camavinga time, yeah, is odd. He absolutely loves Rabiot. Like, they're down to 10 men, yeah, and Rabiot's the only one that hasn't come off.
Yeah, but have you not seen the French president that fucking like runs the fucking choice of manager and all that has apparently said like he knows who the next France manager is gonna be.
Bro, it's Zizou, man. We know that.
Yeah. Standard, like you know what he's hinting at, but obviously he recently came out and made that clear. I know, like we know who the name of the next president, the next manager in it. So Deschamps now at this point, he's probably is in his feelings, innit?
Bro, this Deschamps guy, yeah, is killing me, man. He loves Rabiot. Rabiot's a good player, yeah, but the way he loves Rabiot is odd. Like it's just like Camavinga. You can see they pan to Camavinga, yeah, and Camavinga looks lost, and he's like even flipping they get someone sent off, and he still doesn't even come on. Like Kante come on obviously for the legs, yeah, but he can't even get no game time. Camavinga.
To be fair, again, that Deschamps is another one I've never liked, but that again, you probably know the reason behind that.
Yeah. And then Loomis just said, Gav, Martinelli started with a João Pedro. I know, man. Like, listen, Ancelotti's had a bad evening, man. They got beat. Well, they're getting beat right now, and starting Martinelli over João Pedro is some of the worst decision making I've ever seen. Because how the thing is, this should be an eye opener, yeah. Just how shit football is, because Carlo Ancelotti is one of the best managers of all time, yeah. But even he gets it wrong, because how the hell, yeah, he's got Martinelli in the Brazil team. That more says about the Brazil national team and than anything. Like that's just ridiculous. Like Neymar didn't get in the squad for Martinelli. Why?
Oh, makes no sense.
Crazy. Big up the clock enders, says Lloris, Walker, King, Alderweireld, Rose, Eriksson, Dembele, Modric, Bale, Kane, Defoe / Keane. That's about as good as it gets for that lot. Yeah, listen, clock enders, you've come out from your rock, yeah, that you've been hiding under. And again, man, you've just not read the room, because we're doing from the 90s. You ain't even got bloody Ginola there, but yet you're trying to give us. You giving us Danny Rose, Walker. I mean, Alderweireld, yep. Ledley King, Lloris, Dembele, Modric, Bale. Yeah, listen, Kane, Defoe, Kane. Nah, listen.
But
How you
nah,
gonna do?
clock enders. If you're
Go
gonna
on.
play with fullbacks, you go Bale at left back, and that accommodates Ginola on the left. Then you get me. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what you're thinking there, bro. To be fair, we have done quite a lot of them where it's like from 2000s onwards kind of thing, innit? But yeah, this
Mm.
one, it's like Liverpool's, innit? We've gone from the 90s because, yeah, it gives them a much stronger squad than if we went from 2000s, innit?
Yeah, exactly. I think it has to be certain errors because I think if you start doing any error, then it gets silly because
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not looking, bro. I'm looking forward to doing Barca Madrid, but then I'm not because I'll tell you now, yeah, whatever team we go with is gonna be wrong.
No, but this is the thing, though, bro. Like, it's
Mm.
like with them two, even doing it with like say 2000s onwards, and like then spinning back, and because obviously, like with United, Arsenal, Chelsea, we can spin back and do 90s to where we
Yeah,
started last time. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
we could do that with them, but we're still gonna be left in a situation where like the 90s one, for example, on the left hand side, you know how overloaded their options are there, bro. It's gonna
Oh,
be
bro, listen.
insane. Like,
It's not even gonna be fun, man, because it's like any player you leave out, yeah. It's like, bro, we could have a possibility, yeah, of leaving out like this is how high the quality was at Barcelona, yeah. We could be leaving out like about 5 or 6 world-class players.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
how bad it is. Like it don't make sense.
Uh, bro, it's not gonna be fun. Like I say,
Mm.
just going off like the 90s, yeah, looking at just Barca on the left, you've got a choice between like just off the top of my head, two that you can't leave either out, but one's got to Stoichkov and Rivaldo. You know what I
Aye,
mean? Go a little
listen,
bit further forward, you've got to leave out either Dino or Henri.
bro, impossible.
Bro, bro,
It's
it,
impossible.
and it just keeps getting worse as you keep going along it. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it's gonna be
Bro,
sticking.
I'm gonna narrow it down right now. Yeah, Ronaldinho don't get left out of any team.
Now I hear you. We're accommodating
It's
him.
just that simple.
Yeah, yeah, we're accommodating him. I don't care. We'll create a
Bro, I'll
role
put
if
him
we
left
need
back,
to.
left back, wherever, man. Centre back, we'll just go for a ball playing centre back. I don't care. But he gets into any team. That's a
Standard.
conversation that we shouldn't be having. It's
Yeah, yeah.
disrespectful. You
Nah,
know what I mean?
standard.
But
But that's what I'm
it's not.
saying though. Like them
Mm,
ones do get like, yeah, you've got to break them up. Like I say, the Arsenal one breaking that up from before Invincibles, like
mm,
90s to before Invincibles to
yeah.
after Invincibles. Like they're gonna be two good squads anyway. If you try to
Mm,
do that with Tottenham, then you're gonna have two mediocre squads that if you could combine the two, you get a quality squad in it. It's
yeah.
kind of like Liverpool. If we'd have done the 90s and then the 2000s with Liverpool, neither one of them would be overly strong. You know what I mean? But now they've
Mm.
got a half decent team there. But with this one, for me, you can't leave out players like Sol Campbell, Ginola, Gaza. Like these were locks for me. They had no choice but to be in this team.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got Klinsmann locked in, and I do feel like Berber has to be in, but missing the speed of Defoe just doesn't make sense.
So, but again, but do you think out of all the strikers, so you're saying the best striker is Jurgen Klinsmann?
Nah, I'd say it's Klinsmann or Berber, but if you put in Klinsmann in, then it's easier to justify getting rid of Kane from the conversation. You know what I mean? So that narrowed it
Bro,
down to just
I just
two
don't know if it's
strikers
right.
left.
I just don't know if it's right. Harry Kane not being there, man. I don't know.
But this is what I'm saying, because the only other way would be Berber and Kane. And for me, I feel like Berber and Klinsmann would be a better, you know, I just like, I just think I like that better.
Mm.
Yo, chat, start helping us out, guys.
It's,
Car
it's, it's
fucking hell.
hard. It's hard.
And don't come with this recency bias bullshit, man. Remember, Harry Kane's playing in a weak era and he's not doing the best numbers in a weak era.
Mhm.
I know he is a quality player, but if we picked him up and put him into what fucking 2007, 2008, is he still gonna be as highly rated? I don't know. I don't think so.
Clockenders is saying you can't not have Kane.
I
mean,
hear the
you
argument
can.
because obviously the numbers on his goals and but
Mm.
like I say, he's done that those numbers in a very weak fucking era, and it's taken him a long time to even get fucking close.
Yeah.
It's not like he's been an absolute phenom that's just come in and just obliterated the league. Like how it looks like Haaland, if Haaland stayed on what he's been on for the last few seasons, he could actually break the record in something like 5 years, I think it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like crazy shit. Obviously, Harry Kane's been about for a long time and didn't actually break it and was in a much weaker era. And like I say, a lot of his goals are penalties as well. So
The thing is though, we're gonna have to go with a vote in it because I'll be honest, yeah. Me personally, I'd have Kane in there, yeah. I would have Kane in there. I can't say I wouldn't have Kane in there. Kane would be in there for me. So I think the best way to do it, yeah, because obviously you're set on Jurgen Klinsmann, innit? And for me, I don't have a problem with Klinsmann because Klinsmann was a good player, but again, there's a lot of factors in it, yeah. So I think we're looking at between Kane, Defoe, and Berbatov, innit? So Clockenders and Lumi are saying Kane, yeah.
right.
So guys, are we saying, yeah? Are we saying because basically if we're gonna say Kane and Klinsmann, yeah, then I'm happy with that. It just means obviously no Berbatov, no Defoe, innit? But Lumi and Clockenders, are you saying would you want to have Kane and Klinsmann just to settle this?
Well, this is the thing. Don't forget though. Fucking remember what Berber adds to things like when we're talking about like Kane holding up play and all that. Like Berber could do exactly that, and his IQ is through the roof. He could make them timed runs just absolutely spot on.
Yeah,
and
but
his
Fitz,
touch,
I'm
technique, finish.
Yeah, but again, man, I think the best way to narrow it down between all them guys, yeah. Again, if we're saying Kane's playing in a easier era, I hear that argument, yeah. But in terms of those four players, yeah, I do think Harry Kane is probably the more complete out of all four of them.
I hear it, but when you're looking at the team already, yeah, you've got Dembele and Modric in the center of the park. Your defense is strong anyway because you've got three good, solid center backs there. The midfield's strong. You've got two fucking world class wingers, a quality number 10. Yeah, and then you've got Klinsmann and the final piece of the puzzle. Like for me, do you need a complete footballer here? Do you need a Wayne Rooney or a fucking Harry Kane type player? Or can you just have a specialist at this point, considering how much control you've got in that team already?
Yeah, but I'm looking at Klinsmann as that because I don't. Klinsmann's not a Klinsmann for me is not a Harry Kane type player. Like in terms of dropping deep, linking the play like that, spraying the ball. That wasn't Klinsmann's game.
No, I hear it. But for me, when we've got Gascoigne there, like in the 10, like that's more or less his job, and you've also got Modric who's going to be spraying out passes as well.
Yeah.
So you've already got two players like that are doing that for you. They're already deep. They're already playing them passes in. If you've got a Berber there that's just got the perfect touch and little bit of finesse there, it might be a cheeky little flick onto Klinsmann, and Klinsmann's just got that raw power finish. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I keep talking myself into Klinsmann Berber, but I really don't want to leave out Defoe. The only person that I don't mind leaving out is Kane. That's the honest part. And it's not like I don't rate Kane in today's era. I rate him highly, but we're putting him up against players that played in tougher eras.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Um,
And for me, Berbatov, fuck numbers. Berbatov, I test over Kane every day of the week.
yeah, I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go with it because I honestly don't know, man. I mean, I'm happy to put either. I think Kane deserves to be in there, but I think what's actually not ruined it, yeah. But what's because I was gonna say Harry Kane would be the first name, yeah, in terms of strikers. The fact that we've gone for Klinsmann, yeah, it's now made it difficult because if we're choosing between Kane and Klinsmann, I would have probably gone Harry Kane, if I'm honest.
Right, wait. Let's put it like this. This is probably the better way to put it. Who would you be going with, Kane?
See, again, this is difficult because if you're going someone that would offer something different to Harry Kane, you're probably saying Defoe.
That's what I'm saying. So essentially, because the partnership I keep thinking of is Klinsmann and Berber, yeah. So you've got Klinsmann, Berber, or you've got Kane and Defoe.
Kane, Defoe. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So let's narrow it down like that. That's better. Yeah. All right. Let's ask the chat. Yeah. Guys, Klinsmann and Berbatov or Kane and Defoe? Give us your answer, and then we'll just go with that. Because again, I'm easy with either. So you got Kane and Defoe or Klinsmann and Berbatov. Let's see what they go with.
To be fair, there's a part of me that's already thinking if it's not the one that I've been thinking, I already want to start suggesting Berber to Defoe instead. But nah, we've got to settle this. And to be fair, this is probably the fairest way in it. So
yeah, Clock Enders has gone Kane and Jermaine.
Kane and Jermaine.
You know what? Because of that bit of swagger, I'm going with that as well.
Nah, standard. To be fair, I can already see the headlines. Jacane in it.
Jacane, yeah. Guys, let us know. Are you going Klinsmann and Berbatov or Kane and Jermaine? Which is the?
Are we going Birdman? Or we are we going Jacane?
Birdman or Jacane? Where we going? It is difficult, to be fair. It's difficult.
Yeah, this one's horrible. I'm not gonna lie. This one's horrible. Like I say, at the start, I was saying it's Klinsmann, Lineker, Kane, Keane, Defoe, Berber. Yeah. And to start off with 6 to pick from is fucking horrible.
Yeah, but this was the part of the team, yeah, where I was thinking it's going to be difficult because they've had some good front players, really.
Yeah, and because you see, like when we did United, like 08 onwards, obviously we had a lot of quality to choose from that point. But when you're looking at Van Persie, like that was the standout in it. So it's like, as much as I like Berbatov, he's just unlucky to be in a bracket with fucking Van P in it. So, but with this one, there's so many different combinations you could go with, and there's no real like this guy has to be in. Well, for me, I know for you, Kane was that guy, and I know for Clark Enders and a few.
Yeah, no, listen, I rate Kane highly, man. I think in terms of the one thing I've had against Harry Kane is that when it comes to playing against the best teams, he very rarely shows up club and country. But in terms of like his quality You know, he's the one striker for me that numbers come into the conversation because he's got an all-round game.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of the strikers, or a lot of the players, should I say, they just talk about GA because really it shows that their all-round game ain't great. Harry Kane's all-round game is top class, and he gets numbers as well. So that's why for me, he's, you know what I mean, he has to be there.
Yeah,
You know?
no, I hear the argument. Like I say, I can't really.
Yeah.
It's just
You know what? I'm gonna go with Clockenders because he's the only one that's voting at the moment. Yeah, he's saying Kane and Jermaine.
All right, fuck it. I'm outvoted then, innit? And to be fair, I like the fact that fucking Clockenders has had the say on it because I know that he like through and through Arsenal fan, innit? So for him to be like, you know what I mean? You got to take it. It's like when we're saying about City team, we're begrudgingly fucking giving flowers where we don't want to. You know what I mean? So you have got to take that little extra.
But then again, is he just going with the English boys? You know what I mean?
Possible.
Yeah. All right, guys. Listen, we've settled on it. Then we've settled on it. So obviously our Tottenham or Spurs all-time 11 post-90s. We've gone with Hugo Lloris in goal. The back three of Toby Alderweireld, Sol Campbell, Solomon Campbell, and Ledley King. And then we went with the five, obviously, for the three at the back. So we've gone with Gareth Bale and David Ginola inverted on the wings. Midfield three of Moussa Dembele, Luka Modric, and Paul Gascoigne. And then we've gone with Kane and Jermaine, as in Harry Kane and Jermaine Defoe as the two strikers. So that's our team. Let us know what you think in the comments. And as I said, guys, make sure you smash in the likes as well. And make sure you sub to the channel if you're new in there as well. I think a couple of you are sub. Guys, I'm only, let's check. Yeah, so I'm only 30 away, guys, from 2K subs. So only 30 away. So again, if you do enjoy the content, you know, check out all the other content as always. And yeah, make sure you guys are subbing as well. And make sure you follow Fitz on his socials, which is in the description as well. Yeah, big up. All right, bro. Listen, let's get on to what you wanted to discuss anyway. Let me stop sharing this quickly. So I know there was something you wanted to discuss before we wrap it up.
Yeah, man. Oh, fucking 1 sec. Let's get the paper there. All right, so I decided because you sent me over a screenshot pic of the Sky Sports vote thing for the top 10 strikers, yeah?
Yeah.
And obviously in that, I think the order was it Henry first?
So I'll read it out to you now, yeah? This is an absolute joke, by the way, when I see this, yeah? So guys, for those of you that don't know, yeah, I'm pretty sure some of you have seen it anyway. And again, I'm going to be doing a reaction video sometime on the weekend or maybe next week to something else that we spoke about earlier, which is another joke, yeah? But if you guys haven't seen it, so Sky Sports, I believe it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. There was a vote, obviously, by the fans saying who is the best Premier League, who is the Premier League's greatest forward. So the order was, from what I see, yeah, 31% in first place, 31% Thierry Henry. In second place, 29% Mo Salah. In third place with 13%, Alan Shearer. In fourth place with 8%, Cristiano Ronaldo. In fifth place, sorry, no, what am I talking about? Sorry. In fourth place with 10% was Wayne Rooney. In fifth place with 8% was Cristiano Ronaldo. In sixth place with 4% was Harry Kane. In seventh place with 2% was Sergio Aguero. And then 8th, 9th, and 10th with 1% was Didier Drogba, Dennis Bergkamp, and Erling Haaland. And bro, you know what's actually dumb about this list I just clocked, yeah?
Go on.
You notice how they've mentioned forward. Yeah. Why is there no Luis Suarez and no Eden Hazard?
Bro.
If we're saying forward,
Couldn't tell
you
you.
see what I mean?
Because here's the thing, yeah. I wanted to try and work out exactly where they're getting it from, yeah.
Yeah.
So when I looked at the list, I thought, right, let me go through and find each one of these guys' best Premier League season. Yeah, because that's probably the best way of gauging these, man. I was gonna do debut season and the best season, but with a lot of the people like Cristiano was 18, Wayne Rooney was a kid. Like these man, like Wayne Rooney's debut season, he got 1 goal. You know what I mean? So it's not really fair to class that. So I thought, right, just keep it at
1 goal
best.
for Everton, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, I thought,
who was that? Who was that against?
Clark Enders might be able to help us still.
Okay,
I swear that he wears that same shirt. But basically, yeah, fucking going through that, I've written down the name, the name of the player, the age, the total for goals and assists. Then I've written down how many goals, how many assists, how many penalties, free kicks, and what year it was. Yeah, what season. So obviously, Andy Cole for me is the pinnacle. Age of 22, 47 goal involvements, 34 goals, 13 assists, no penalties, no free kicks, 93-94 season, yeah? Here's something that I didn't even clock because like I've always been aware that Cole had the record and I've never seen him really push the narrative even of Cole. So because Cole did it, they've just never even acknowledged this. But check this one. Exactly a year after Andy Cole did that, yeah, Alan Shearer, 47 goal involvements, 34 goals, and 13 assists.
And it is
10 penalties. Yeah. So nowhere near Andy Cole, really, but he actually equaled the record. But the asterisk that goes next to these, man, is this was during a 42 game season. Yeah, but Andy Cole only played 40 games. So he only actually had 2 extra games, while Alan Shearer played all 42. So he had 4 extra games to everybody else on this list, yeah, and still take his penalties off. With 42 games, he only scored 24 in open play and 13 assists. So Mo Salah's best season, obviously, where he equaled the record, but in a 38 game season, he scored 29 goals and got 18 assists. How many of them do you reckon was penalties?
who's that? Sorry, who's that again? Sorry,
Mo Salah.
I want to say 9.
Exactly, spot on.
It was 9, yeah?
9 penalties, yeah. So you take his 9 penalties away, he scored 20 goals and 18 assists. Puts him closer to where Henry is, because Henry, and bear in mind, Salah was 32 when he did that, yeah?
Yeah.
Henry at the age of 25 got a total of 44, yeah? With 3 penalties, he scored 24 goals and got 20 assists. So he scored an extra goal in open play, more than fucking Salah did, and got 2 extra assists. But Salah and Henry fairly equal there, yeah? And Henry's season was 2002, 2003. I'm 90% certain at that point he was still playing in from the left. So it's probably makes a bit more sense why he's got a few more assists and shit, because he was, you know what I mean? And again, puts him another wide player, the best fucking season that Cristiano had at United. 34 league goals, 31 of them were goals. 38 goal involvements, 31 goals, 7 assists, 4 penalties, and 4 free kicks. So you take them out of the equation, and he's on what, 27 goals and 7 assists in it. So it's not great, but for a wide player, it's doing bits, obviously. Now we look at Haaland at the age of 22. He scored 44 goal involvements, scoring 36 with 8 assists. 7 of them were penalties though, so that takes him down to 29 and 8. Yeah, in open play. So the only person on this list, by the way, that technically scored more goals in a season than Andy Cole is Erling Haaland, but take away his penalties and he's 5 off. You get me?
So just reading by that, guys, yeah. Just before Fitz carries on, yeah. Just reading by that, what it tells you, yeah, is that you see all this peddling nonsense that Sky Sports want to try and put out to you, yeah, and there's a lot of fans that buy into it, yeah. What it tells you, yeah, is that these people are actually lying to you, yeah, because the very fact that we read through these names, and the biggest thing that I took I say exception with, yeah, is that Alan Shearer was going to be in there, yeah, he was always going to be in there. And Alan Shearer's in there purely because he holds the record for the most amount of goals. But what people don't factor in, yeah, is that Alan Shearer played his whole career in England, in the Premier League, Blackburn and Newcastle. Not to mention as well, yeah. Not to mention as well, he had 1 Premier League title to show for it. So why is it that Alan Shearer's there? And as I say, Andy Cole is not there. Andy Cole has more Premier League titles.
5, by the way.
5 Premier League titles, yeah. He held the record. He held the record before Salah broke it, but Fitz has already broken it down as to why. Yeah, as to obviously all the different nuances with that, because there's penalties involved for Salah's thing. Andy Cole took not 1 penalty. So if Andy Cole was the penalty taker, that record that he had, we're assuming that it would have been unbreakable with what's actually going on, yeah? So my thing is, they're only putting Alan Shearer's name in there because he holds the record for the most amount of goals in the Premier League. But is that really enough to put that in as the greatest ever forward? Because that list for me makes no sense. Because when you're saying forward, yeah, I'm looking at Gareth Bale, I'm looking at Eden Hazard, Luis Suarez, Alexis Sanchez, you can throw in there as well. Because these guys are all forwards, by the way. If he would have said striker, it's different. Bro, you know who else wasn't in there? It's clocked. Van Persie.
Yeah. But here's the thing, this is why though, because they like to do this numbers narrative, yeah. And obviously they only like to highlight the numbers that they like to highlight. But with a lot of them, man, that you just named there, the numbers don't tell you that. It's the eye test that tells you that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's watching Hazard. It's not looking at the fucking numbers now. But this is the thing. Obviously, like, these men are trying to push some kind of fucking weird narrative. But the weirdest thing is that, like I say, they keep overlooking Andy Cole. And the thing is, going through this, I feel like I've kind of clocked a way of comparing primes, at least, you know what I mean, and seeing who's even close in numbers, and then obviously you take into consideration of what era they played in. To this fact, like I say, Salah and Henry statistically similar, yeah. But the fact that Henry did it in 02 when the league was what it was, and Salah's done it in a league where he's just playing City basically, that's where Henry's elevated, and you can tell how much of a better player Henry was than Salah. But like, comparisons going down the list again, Drogba, age of 31, 39 involvements, 29 goals, 10 assists, only 1 of them were penalties, and that was 09-010, yeah? 09-10, yeah?
Yeah.
So
Fitz, let me just stop you quickly, yeah?
Yeah.
Because the from what I read out, yeah, it's a fan vote, yeah? But my whole thing is, yeah, where, like, because I'm trying to get into. Oh, Wales are going out. You know.
Pressure.
Yeah, they're going out, boy. If Bosnia score, they've won. Yeah, they're going out, boy. Bosnia just got a score. Oh, hey. But yeah, no. So where I'm going with this, yeah, is when fans are doing this vote, yeah, what are they actually voting on? Are they voting on? So, like, for instance, on Henri's up there, Salah's up there, because Salah's a prime example, yeah. What are people basing why they think Salah is the second best forward to ever play in the Premier League? What is that based on? That's what I'd like to know.
It's based on the narrative that they've like basically been taught to fucking spew back. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they'll talk about the fact that he equaled the record last season, and people will say, "Oh, and he did it in 38 games." But again, when you actually break it down, you can see what it is, and when then you also look at what areas they played in and all that. Common sense and logic should prevail, but it just, to me, that being a fan vote just shows me that Sky Sports are winning with what they're doing. Like,
Yeah,
it's working. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And like, obviously, when I started going through the numbers, like, I won't keep going through anymore. But what I will point out is, like, when I started doing this, like, for example, Rooney and Aguero, both of them at the age of 26 had their best season. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rooney got 31 goal involvements, Aguero 34. Rooney had 37 goals. Fucking Aguero had 20. Rooney had 27 goals and 4 assists. Aguero had 26 goals and 8 assists. Rooney had 6 penalties. Aguero had 5. So essentially, they had
There's
the
not much in
same.
it.
Yeah, but when
Yeah.
you actually deep it, there's not much in it. If you was to decide who was the better fucking player, there's not much in it. You know what I mean? Then look at this one. Shearer, yeah? You take his 10 penalties away, he's on 24 goals and 13 assists. It's very similar to Harry Kane's 23 goals and 14 assists.
Yeah.
So Kane and Shearer, pretty much the same, and they are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then look at this one.
You know why I like doing things like this, yeah? Because you see with us, yeah, we're not blinded by the media, because the media are trying to push certain narratives, yeah, to the wider audience so they can all think the same thing. But what they're actually doing, yeah, they're actually lying to you in terms of what you like. Obviously, again, the eye test is major in it, yeah. But even the numbers, yeah, don't back up as to what they're trying to push. You see what I mean?
Yeah. And they'll try to, like, now you look at it, like, you see the 13 assists that Andy Cole got, they'd have been real assists for them to have got counted and recorded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Salah's 18 assists. How many of them do you reckon were real assists, bro? Because I've not done the maths, but
I wouldn't know, but I'll take a wild guess, yeah, and say probably about 8.
But that's what I'm saying. And then you take his 9 penalties away. So we say he had eight open proper assists, yeah, and then 20 proper goals. It's not. It's that's his best season.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's his record equaling season, bro. It's fucking poor, really. You know what I mean? Especially considering he's doing it in a weaker era. But the one thing that stood out to me, though, yeah, the only person in the Premier League that even come close to Andy Cole, and even though I can't stand this guy as a person, and I hate the fact of this comparison's about to come out my mouth, yo, this person at the age of 26 had 42 goal involvements, 31 goals and 11 assists with no penalties, no free kicks.
Is he in the list that I called out?
No.
But that's my point, bro. That this makes no sense. It's Lewis Suarez. It's Luis
Yeah.
Suarez. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
The closest person to Coley, yeah, but still not quite close enough for me. So what I did was, you remember a point I tried to make to you, and you was like, no, not hearing it.
When was it? No, I can't remember.
About Cole being potentially the best striker.
Right, bro. Listen. When you started saying that, I was thinking, really, Andy Cole, yeah. And it's not until you started reading out all these things, because again, the media do a good job of making you think that these players aren't as good as what they should be made out to be.
Yep.
And Andy Cole's one of them. Because when you told me the numbers, I didn't know Andy Cole held them records. Didn't know that.
Bro. So check now. If you actually go and look at their careers, very similar. So like just one sec. So like you see with Andy Cole, he had phenomenal first season. Second season, fell out with his manager midway through, got transferred in Jan. But still, he had a 26 goal involvement season, even though we went through bullshit. Yeah. His next season at United, he was the co-star for Cantona, basically, innit? He wasn't the main man. He wasn't meant to be. So obviously, 17 goal involvements. Then he got a bad injury. Only got 11 that next season, but he only got like 19, 20 games. Yeah. Then when he come back from injury, for 3 seasons consistently, 20 or more, like 22, 20, and then 23. Then he had another bad injury and only got 12 out of 19.
And is that 12, been his lowest scoring tally?
No, well, 11. It was 11 and 12. These were both bad injuries, though, innit? So he's been injured and lost a lot of the season. Only played like 19, 20 games for both seasons. But even though he only played 19, 20, he's still got 11 and 12, innit? Then,
but bro, the reason this is great, is because, and again, it's about tapping into people's minds, Why is it, that they always revert back to Alan Shearer, and Andy Cole's name just never gets spoken about? Why is that?
Right there, bro.
Because if they're gonna ignore Robbie Fowler in that, which Robbie Fowler was a bad boy, bro. Even Michael Owen wasn't even in that list.
Yeah.
So, but even if you want to forget about them, you can't ignore Andy Cole, because really and truly, Andy Cole holds records for goals that really, if we're being serious, I mean, Salah broke it with penalties. Let's get it right.
Yeah,
it's the same thing for Martial. Martial would have got golden boot had he been the penalty taker. And I remember doing this exact same comparison, when people were chatting rubbish. Go look at Martial that season, he got 17 league goals. Go and have a look at how many penalties were awarded to Man United. And again, if Bruno Fernandes was this team player that people make him out to be, he would have let Martial took the penalties to let Martial's PR look good, because you see what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, bro. But this is what I'm saying. They don't want to tell you like the stats that make Andy Cole a bad man, like the fact, bro, 414 league appearances, 24 offsides.
That's crazy,
bro. I've
never heard that. I've never heard that.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Bro, he's the fastest to 50 goals, Haaland recently beat him, but Haaland took 11 penalties.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Yes.
Bro.
Bro, hear me out on this, though, Hear me out on this, man, Hear me out on this.
Go on.
The fact that Andy Cole doesn't get given the coverage that he deserves, you know full well, they were dying for someone like a Haaland or a Harry Kane to beat his record for reasons that we know why. You see what I mean?
100%. But this is this is the thing, though, bro. Like, for me, the eye test is the first fucking thing that puts me on, and like, yo, anyone that wants to doubt me, first thing I'll say is
sorry. Check beat Republic of Ireland on penalties.
Yeah. All right.
So Ireland and Wales both got beat on pens.
Cuz can't say nothing. But yeah, fucking obviously, like I say, the eye test is the first thing I'll always say. And then when people then what I say, oh, but fucking hell, like what's he done? Because they never hear no shit about him. This is where I can reel off all the things that he's done. But check this, hear this for the comparison with R9, yeah, bro. So you see, R9 only ever won. You remember the European Golden Boot, innit? So whoever scored the most in whatever European league.
Golden shoe. I've seen this. He's won it once. Yeah.
Yeah. So R9 won it once, yeah. Bro, you see the season that Andy Cole scored 34 goals in 93, 94, yeah?
Yeah.
The golden shoe went to Ali McCoist of Rangers with 34 goals.
But it should have gone to Cole, yeah? Do you know why?
Because we were the bigger league.
Yes, the coefficients.
Exactly. But they didn't give it to Cole. I wonder why. Right? So let's be real. He should have a golden shoe just like R9. Yeah?
Yeah.
Next statistic. R9 in his whole career was only the league top goal scorer twice. Yeah? Andy Cole did it once. Yeah? He only ever won 2 La Ligas.
And that was the 34 goals that he got.
Yeah. Bro, but yo, R9 only ever won 2 La Ligas. When we're talking about league titles, 2 La Ligas, that's it. Andy Cole won 5 Prems. Yeah? We're talking league. Obviously, you can't help what country you're born into. Yeah? Yeah. So obviously we leave out all the World Cup shit, and for that reason, let's be real. If he hadn't won World Cups, would he have won Ballon d'Ors?
No, but we know the Ballon d'Or,
right.
The World Cup.
It's a popularity contest, so I'm not including these. Yeah. So right, R9 never won a Champions League. He only ever won the UEFA Cup. Yeah. Andy Cole won the Champions League. So he's had more league titles and a higher prestige in Europe. Yeah?
Yeah.
414 league appearances. R9 had 374. Yeah?
Oh, sorry. Someone just dropped this in. Bro, Bruno to Saudi for Brit. They're lying to me, man. You're getting my hopes up. Don't do this to me.
Bro, wait. Who is it?
Hey, don't just put that in the chat, man. Where's the reports? Is this confirmed?
We want sources.
I ain't believing it.
We want sources. Well, yeah. While someone gets the link for that for us, let me finish this quickly. Yeah, so obviously, Coley's had 414 league appearances. R9's had 374. Yeah, goals. Coley scored 187 league goals. R9 scored 265. Yeah. So obviously now they look miles apart. Yeah. But one league penalty compared to 30. Yeah. So that knocks it down fucking straight away anyway. So it knocks it down to what 186 to 235. So what we're 49 goals difference between the two players, yeah?
Yeah.
So 49 goals is all that's the difference between Andy Cole and R9 in the league, yeah? But bear in mind, Andy Cole did his whole career in what league?
England, isn't it?
Yeah. R9, his is in Brazil, Holland, fucking Spain and Italy. Yeah, so spread about, and 2 leagues that people would say are much easier to get goals in. Yeah. So obviously, that caveat aside, league assists, R9's had 60, Coley 71. Yeah. So when we're doing goal involvements, fucking Cole's had 258 goal involvements in the Premier League. And across all 4 leagues, R9's had 225 goal involvements. But if we're taking off penalties, obviously Cole's still on 257, but then R9's down to 295. So we're less than 40 goals and assists difference between R9 and Cole in league football. And R9 spent multiple seasons in Brazil and
Yeah.
Holland. So how can anyone, and bear in mind he's one more, you know what I mean?
Bearing in mind, this ain't nothing on R9 because R9 is my favorite ever player. Like,
bro,
you know what I mean? It's nothing on R9, yeah. But the comparison to what Fitz is saying, yeah, the media in this country, yeah, will have you believe that Andy Cole's a waste man. That's what they'll have you believe, yeah. Andy Cole is England's best striker. If you want to talk about the numbers, that's the truth. Glenn Hoddle is the one that made up this nonsense about he needs 4 or 5 chances to score a goal, but yet won't talk on the records that he has. And that should tell you all you need to know.
Trust me.
And Fitz, big up yourself, bro, because as I said, yeah, I would never have been aware of the Andy Cole thing because I say to you, Andy Cole was one of my heroes growing up, yeah? And I literally forgot about how good Andy Cole was. And that's because the media coverage around him has been an absolute disgrace. The fact that they talk about Alan Shearer above Andy Cole is an absolute disgrace, really.
Trust me.
Because because Fitz, let's face it, yeah. If Andy Cole would have done what Shearer done, who is the top goal scorer of all time in the Premier League?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like fucking, if we just take penalties away from it, I think Shearer only just edges him out by, I think it's something like 3 goals. But the thing is, though, with that, bear in mind, you see when Cole left us, yeah? He went to Blackburn for 1 year.
Yeah.
Then left Fulham for 1 year.
Didn't he go Turkey as well? I swear he went Turkey.
No. He just went, he went Blackburn, Fulham, City, and Portsmouth, all for a year apiece.
Yeah.
Bro, like considering the last 4 seasons that he spent in the league were with struggling bottom half of the table teams, this guy still, like I say, putting up numbers for Blackburn, 17, Fulham, 16, City, 14 out of 22 appearances.
Yeah, he's still bagging.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, like when we're talking about numbers, like I say, bro, goals and assists, Andy Cole has got more than 250 goal involvements back when assists had to be assists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it fucking absolutely insane. Like I say, it's I've clocked it for time. It's been a popularity contest, in it, and you know why Cole doesn't get a look in these conversations. But like I say, I've always backed Cole, and like doing bits and pieces, like just so I'm fact checking myself and that before we come on these streams. Like I've said, like, bro, there was a point where I thought Cole was better than R9, and today actually going through it, like I've pulled up all the shit, and I'm like, bro, there's not much between them. And when you actually look at it and go, well, Cole did it all in the Prem, and he did it with Newcastle, Blackburn, Fulham, City, and Portsmouth. Yeah. When, let's be real, R9 went Barca, Real, AC, Inter, like, bro, all when they were elite squads and elite teams. Like, he's always, like, obviously Coley had a period at United where all his success came, but at the same time, like, fucking hell, he was able to still provide consistent numbers and add to his tally. Injury ridden, same way as Ronaldo was. But bear in mind, Ronaldo was injury ridden, but looked after by AC Milan and looked after by fucking even Inter and fucking Real were looking after him, and they're the top teams with top staff. Bro, Andy Cole was going into Blackburn Rovers medical team fucking 10 years after they won a league. You know what I mean? bro, there was no more money left in that fucking team whatsoever than leaving there and going Fulham and expecting them to be able to deal with his health and his injuries and shit. Then going to City when they're fighting relegation and Portsmouth when they're fighting relegation. This guy still putting up numbers despite being in the worst scenario imaginable. If my man would have fucking left United and gone to say like a Chelsea or an Arsenal that was still competing and
He would have gone even more through the roof, yeah.
Exactly. So he would have probably matched R9 if he'd have chose, instead of going to clubs where he's not competing with United, if he'd have gone and directly competed against us, imagine what his numbers could have been.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. But like I say, now I might actually have to revert back to saying Andy Cole is the best striker that ever walked the face of the earth. Better than R9.
Wait, tonight he scored, fucking know as well. Hey, listen, bro, I'll be honest, man. I can't even. I said to you, the best striker, best number 9 striker for me is R9. Like that's just not gonna change. It's not been the best striker that I've seen. Yeah.
No, but this is what I'm saying, though. Even
R9, Adriano, Ibra.
Bro, one sec though. Let me just remind you, R9's best season, was the 96-97 season at Barca,
Yeah.
44 goal involvements, not 47. 26 goals, not 34, and 8 assists, not 13, and 5 penalties, not 0.
Yeah, but bro, you see R9 now, R9's a special case, man. You know why?
And that was no. And that was with Stoichkov, Hadji. Like, bro, no, I'm not giving him allowances. He scored only 21 in open play. And wait, one sec. Oh no, sorry. I fucking confused the 2 lines there. So it was actually this is how close they are. Check this one, fucking hell. 96
R9 and Cole, yeah?
R9 and Cole, check this one. R9, 40 goal involvements, Cole 47, yeah? R9 scored 34 goals and Cole had scored 34 goals. R9 had one sec, R9 had 10 assists and Cole had 13 assists, but R9 had 4 penalties and Cole had none. So Cole,
let me answer this now, yeah. In terms of league goals scored, yeah, is the 34 the benchmark?
Yeah,
that is crazy. You know that?
That
is crazy. So 34 league goals in any country is the benchmark.
I'm not too sure because I'm not too sure what Messi did in that mad season.
Bro, I think Messi's beat it, yeah. That 91 calendar year, and that's what makes it even worse, yeah. Messi's not even a striker, and he got check that out, because Messi would have beat that. Because to get 91 goals in a calendar year, someone must have scored more than 34 goals in the league season.
But it's definitely the benchmark in England. I know that much.
Yeah.
But
because the only person that's come close to beating that, I think, is Erling Haaland, isn't it?
Yeah. One sec. Right, so.
And guys, just quickly, I'm just checking the Bruno Fernandes news. I haven't seen nothing. The last thing I've seen on there is Man United told to cash in on egotistical Fernandes after Romano update reveals why he could leave. And big up to Paul Parker, man. Paul Parker, my guy, man. Me and him had a chat, man. Me and Paul Parker. Paul Parker said to me, I remember speaking to him, bro, and literally, he said to me, we need to get rid of Bruno Fernandes. And he was talking about Garnacho and Rasmus Højlund at the time as well. He was spot on with what he was saying. Big up Paul Parker, man, ex-United legend.
So with the goals scored, so obviously Haaland in the Prem, Haaland has scored 36, but obviously, like I said, fucking he's had how many of them were penalties? One sec.
Well, he got 36 league goals.
Yeah. In the 22 season, but 7 of them were penalties. So
okay.
I'm not having that. He scored 29.
It's,
You know what I mean?
what the thing is, Fitz, what it is, yeah. People would ignore this, yeah, but you have to talk about the penalties because the penalty. If you're the penalty taker, yeah, it adds on to your total, but really, it's not from open play. You know what I mean? And this is my big thing. The fact that Andy Cole can get 34 league goals, not one penalty. If he's on the penalties, then he's hitting 40 easily. You see what
Yeah.
I mean?
Like the only
So
person that's ever come close to like 34 goals in the Premier League without penalties is Suarez with 31. That's the
yeah,
only person that comes anywhere near him.
and who was penalty taker for Liverpool? It was Gerrard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's what was driving Gerrard's stats up to keep Scholes out of fucking the centre mid. But this is what I'm saying. Like, but in all the other leagues, like everyone else that's above that is like in the Bundesliga because they've had Muller and Lewandowski there just terrorizing it, and in La
but
Liga,
Muller wasn't getting goals like that, though, was he?
fucking yeah, good. Muller got 40 in a season.
I'm thinking of Thomas Muller.
No, good.
Good Muller,
But my man scored 38 in a season and 40 in a season, and Lewandowski got 41. But like Suarez got 40 in La Liga, and then Messi and Ronaldo have just like back. So it's like Messi with 43, then Ronaldo 46, then Messi 46, Ronaldo 48, and Messi 50 goals in a league season in La
Messi hit
Liga.
50 league.
50 league goals. He was obviously trying to beat Cristiano on the 48, innit?
Come on. But how many penalties in there?
Fucking one sec. I'll try and find out. No, should be here somewhere. 10 pens, but to be fair, Cristiano on that 48 one had 10 pens as well.
Yeah. Oh, Tonali! What a strike!
It's fucking like I say though, bro. Like the numbers help in a sense, and like I say, like I feel like looking at primes, if you look at the numbers as well as the eye test, you can kind of make logical, like for example, one of the ones that like go together is Haaland's season, like take the 7 pens off. My man scored 29 goals and got 8 assists. Drogba got 29 goals and 10 assists with 1 penalty, so that'd be 28 and 10. But that's basically like for like. But if you look at Haaland and Drogba was by far the better footballer. But there's a lot of similar attributes there. Big, strong, can finish, a lot of quality in the finish. Like you can see how these two can compare, and their primes actually do line up pretty well, you know what I mean? Same with Rooney and Aguero. Same for Kane and Shearer. Salah can kind of link up with Henry, but if you really deep it, like you take his 9 penalties away, and he's got 20 goals and 18 assists. Cristiano, if you take his 4 pens and free kicks away, he's got 23 goals and 7 assists. You know what I mean? So Salah and Cristiano more link up than, you know what I mean? But Salah, Henry, and but the eras that Ronaldo and Henry did it much stronger than Salah. So you know that even though Salah's matched them on paper, the eye test then elevates them above Salah. You know what I mean? But you can see how, but like I say, the comparisons even links in with position and style of player, essentially. Like I say, the big, strong strikers we finish link up well. Rooney and Aguero, fucking fast, workhorse kind of players with fucking deadly finishing. Fucking Shearer and Kane link up well. There's even, like I say, Cole and Suarez link up fairly well, like as a comparison. You know what I mean? Like, but it all links up to numbers as well. And then when you actually look at the numbers and you see what players link up, the eye test then even confirms it. You know what I mean? So I feel like this might be the recipe for comparing if someone's like someone like nowadays, if someone has a belting season and they start saying this is the new Ronaldo, I think we can work out whether they are or not by
Yeah,
using this with the eye
yeah.
test.
I think what it is though as well with the reason for me, the reason why me personally, I would say R9 is better than Andy Cole, yeah, is putting the numbers to the side. R9 for me was just easier on the eye to watch, if you know what I mean. Like he had a
No,
silky touch, he was skillful, like he had everything R9. But
no, I hear it.
it's good doing these talks, yeah, because if you was to ask 100 people, yeah, 98 of them are not rating Andy Cole like that.
Yeah, but
That's the problem.
no, 100%. But that's the thing for me.
Yeah,
Like,
it's an absolute cheat, yeah, that they've an absolute cheat that they've done that on Sky Sports, yeah, to include Alan Shearer on there, but you don't include Andy Cole. What, like, you see what I mean, bro? You're on,
bro,
yeah, you're on.
yeah, I just muted because I was coughing in it.
Oh, go on,
But
go on.
yeah, fucking, like I say though, bro, it is a liberty. But I've been onto it for a minute in it. But obviously
Mm,
for me, that one of the, if you remember, one of the first things I said when I was arguing my point about Cole
yeah,
was, bro, if Andy Cole was French, Italian, Dutch, or Brazilian, there'd be
mm,
a whole different conversation about this man. I'm telling you now, with the
yeah,
exact same career, just a different nationality,
mm,
there's a whole different conversation to be had.
100.
Because I'm telling you now, I for me, I know what you're saying about Ronaldo was so easy on the eye, but honestly, prime, like, if you're going from like 98 to like 2000 is essentially where I'd say, even though like his best season was the 93 season, you
Mm,
take that and watch that and what he did there, and then you watch what he did from 98 to 2000, bro. Like, it's so easy on the eye, like beautiful finishes,
yeah,
fucking incredible footwork, incredible. Like, bro, don't forget, people fucking talk about one of the best fucking goals they've ever seen against Barcelona was that York and Cole with the
yeah,
step
the
over.
little dummy and that, yeah, yeah,
Bro, Cole was just as big a part of that as the White York was. And don't
mm,
forget, fucking, I swear it was in was it in the Barca match or was it in the Juve match? He had a mad tight angle. I think it was the Barca match. He had a mad tight angle where he's going out of play and he like full pelt, just had last opportunity to hit it, and it's just like skimmed the fucking post as it's going in. Like, there was no room for error.
I can't remember
Huh?
the chance. I can't remember the chance.
Well, bro, I'm gonna find it for you after this and send it you, because it's not even a chance. He finished it. It was a goal. It was one of the goals that confirmed we were going through, bro. Like, because I remember the commentary, because I swear they even say it, and Andy Cole fucking puts Manchester United in full control or cruise control or some shit. You
Mm,
get me? Because like it put us into the lead. But bro, and he did that in the fucking new camp as well. You get me? Like, absolute ridiculous levels, bro. But people forget. People, because like I say, people saw the number 9, that green number 9 on the yellow shirt, mesmerized us, bro. You get me?
yeah,
If we seen Andy Cole with a blue shirt with a white number, whether it was Italian or French, or we seen him with that fucking bright orange, or we seen him with the yellow shirt and green,
yeah.
fucking, bro, you'd have been mesmerized same way. Because I'm telling you now, yeah, I encourage everyone, as soon as this stream ends, just type in Andy Cole highlights and tell me I'm wrong. Come back to this and comment in the comment section and tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. The guy was ridiculous. Don't go off your memory, because Sky Sports has planted false memories in your head to make you fucking think otherwise now. Like I
Yeah.
say, Glenn Hoddle was the catalyst with that. He takes 5 chances to score 1.
I'm
No,
telling
he
you, bro.
doesn't.
Is a load of bollocks. That's what it was, man.
This one
And
thing. bro.
Come
This
on,
you see when he said that, yeah.
yeah,
Andy Cole, the season that he was basically commenting on, Andy Cole had been injured, like really bad. And then when he was coming back from fucking injury, well, basically he was coming back from a like an illness injury, and
yeah.
got both legs snapped by that Razor Ruddock in it.
I
My
remember
man's
you saying, yeah,
bro, both legs in one challenge, bro. And then my man's coming back from that level of injury, and Glenn Hoddle's talking about he takes bare chances. Bro, he just
Mm.
broke both legs. Give the brother a chance to heal and get back to fitness before you talk shit.
yeah.
What we talking about,
But
bro?
it don't surprise me because Glenn Hoddle, Tottenham, Teddy Sheringham, Tottenham. Was it a
Yeah,
plan?
yeah,
You know what I
yo,
mean?
probably.
Yeah.
But this is the
Mm.
thing for me. Like, fuck the agenda. The numbers are there for you. Like I say, R9's best season like he ever had was the 96-97 season at Barca.
Mm.
44 goals, 44 goal involvements, 34 goals, 10 assists, 4 were penalties. So let's call it 30 goals, 10 assists, yeah,
Mm.
40 involvements. So Andy Cole's best season was 3 years before that, and he had 4 more goals and 3 more assists.
Mm.
Like the comparison is there, bro. And then when we actually look at just league performance and like what they've done in leagues, considering, like I say, Ronaldo's done multiple seasons in Holland and Brazil to lighten up the like his shit. And then you look, Andy Cole's done fucking 5 seasons because he did a season at a struggling Newcastle, and then he did fucking 4 seasons bouncing from club to club in the bottom half of the table.
Yeah.
Bro,
And bro, just quickly, yeah, just so people that might have just come in, yeah, guys, what we're actually discussing, yeah, before we wrap it up, we're discussing, I know you guys have probably seen the other day, yeah, Sky Sports done the greatest forward of all time, obviously alluding to the fact that Mo Salah's obviously leaving Liverpool at the end of the season, yeah. Now, the reason why we brought this up is because the list they put out, and it was obviously it was fan voted, isn't it? Yeah. But the list of names that are on there, yeah, is when you factor in, yeah, when you factor in this, there's 3 English guys on there: Harry Kane, Wayne Rooney, and Alan Shearer. Yeah. So when you factor the 3 guys that are 3 English guys that are on there, you've got only one of them, only 2 of them that played their whole career in England. Obviously, Harry Kane's in Germany now, yeah. But the biggest problem is that you've got a list of Henry 31%, Salah 29, Shearer 13, Rooney 10, Ronaldo 8, Kane 4, Aguero 2, Drogba, Bergkamp, and Haaland 1. And the reason we're bringing this up is because where the hell is Andy Cole? Where is Luis Suarez? Where is Eden Hazard? Where is Gareth Bale? And a list of other names as well. But the main one is, where is Andy Cole? And Andy Cole's not in there, yeah, because it's literally what we're talking about now. The media, yeah, are lying to you. Because if you can put Alan Shearer in there, because Alan Shearer holds the record of the most goals in the Premier League, why the hell is Andy Cole not in there when Andy Cole held the record that Salah beat? But let's face it, he beat that with penalties in there.
but
Andy
the
Cole
thing
had
is,
no
he didn't
penalties.
even beat it. He tied it.
He tied it, sorry. So if you're gonna put Alan, because the thing is, bro, yeah, they're literally putting Alan Shearer's name there because of the record. To guarantee you, if Alan Shearer never had the record, is Alan Shearer's name there?
Nah,
He's
but this is
not.
what I'm saying. Like the thing is,
Mm.
like if like considering Sky Sports like to play their little fucking like favorites game and try to big up like numbers and achievements like that, like you would have thought off that logic that they'd really promote the shit out of Michael Owen. And the joke is,
Yeah,
if he'd have done a half decent job at punditry for them,
he
he
would have been in there.
probably would have. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
because he's got no personality and couldn't do a job for them, and now he's doing fucking like talk sport or some shit. Now, fucking no one gives a shit about him. But let's
Bro,
be
you know what? Sorry, another thing I just clocked as well.
go on.
Check this out as well, yeah. And this is how you know it's forced. Yeah.
Go on.
Thierry Henry, Mo Salah, Alan Shearer, Ronaldo, Rooney, Kane, Aguero, Drogba, Bergkamp, Haaland. Who's the odd one out there?
Go on. Read him one more time.
Henry, Salah, Shearer, Ronaldo, Rooney, Kane, Aguero, Drogba, Bergkamp, Haaland. Who's the odd one out there?
The real blatant odd one out is Drogba for me.
No. Think about it. Think about it. Yeah. Henry,
No,
Salah,
he's the
Shearer,
only one that had like, because he wasn't a standout player like that. Like, he was a big game player, but
Nah, but bro, trust me, you'll know this shit when you think about it. Yeah, the fact that we're talking about Andy Cole not being there, and Andy Cole had how many league goals? 34.
34, yeah.
And Andy Cole's not in there, yeah. But if you check what they've done, and I knew this, I could sense what they're getting at anyway. Yeah, there's an odd player out there: Henry, Salah, Shearer, Ronaldo, Rooney, Kane, Aguero, Drogba, Bergkamp, Haaland. All these players have something in common, apart from one player. They all have something in common. You know it, bro. Come on.
Wait, you talking the facts that fucking? No. Wait.
I'll tell you.
Go on.
Bro, they've all won a Premier League title, apart from Harry Kane.
Mad. I wasn't even thinking about trophies. I was trying to think of records and shit. And
they've all got.
Didier's never on any kind of record board. You know what I mean. When you see the record list, you see Henry's name, you see Salah, you started to see Haaland, you see
Shearer with the goals and that. Yeah,
but you never see Didier.
Yeah, they've all won Premier League titles apart from Harry Kane. So that just tells you, yeah. And again, I rate Harry Kane the footballer, but it just tells you Harry Kane's name's there and Andy Cole's nowhere to be seen. Why is that? You see what I mean?
Yeah. And this is what I'm saying when we're talking about league titles. Let's actually go through that list, yeah. Fucking from top to bottom. What Thierry Henry's got 3.
He's got 2.
Yeah? 2.
I think got 2. He's got 2.
Okay. So now
I'll check it now.
Sure? I swear he's got 3.
Let me check. I'll check it now.
Because I swear him and Bergkamp got 3 as a partnership. They won them all together.
Let's check. So, yeah, he won 2.
2. Okay.
2 league titles and 3 FA Cups.
Right, okay, so fuck the FA Cups because Andy Cole won multiple FA Cups as well, innit? So let's just stick with league titles, yeah?
Bro, Henry only won 2 F2 Premier League titles.
Yeah, Andy Cole won 5. Yeah, Alan Shearer only ever won 1.
Yep.
Yeah, Mo Salah's won 2.
Yep.
Yeah, what's Haaland won 2
Haaland's
times?
won, I want to say Haaland's won 2 or 3. Let me check.
I think it's 2 because obviously Liverpool won last year. I don't think he's been here longer than 3 years.
Yeah, let me check 1 minute. Yeah, he's won 2, yeah.
Yeah? Then who else we got there? Drogba, he's won 2, has he not?
Drogba has won. I think Drogba might have won 3, Let me check. So bro, Drogba won 4 league titles.
Mad. Okay, but still.
Sorry, national. Yeah, okay, yeah. He won 4 league titles, Drogba, at Chelsea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still one less than Colo, yeah? So
Mm.
still, before we get on to, because we're not, I won't say United players because obviously fucking we know that these man like Rooney won loads. Ronaldo didn't win more than fucking 5 though. What? I think he won 3.
Cristiano. Let's check.
Because Rooney was with us from like 18 until he's basically done where he? So he's probably
Yeah.
up like a Scholesy level number.
So Ronaldo won 3.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So still less than you know what I mean? Like fucking Bergkamp would have won 2 or 3. Like no
Bergkamp won
more than
Henry.
yeah, so 2. Fucking what did Aguero win?
I want to say Aguero won 3, you know. Let me see. So Rooney won. Bro, Rooney won 5.
So same as Coley.
Yeah. Yeah, Rooney won 5.
And look at how they hype up Rooney in the
Yeah.
Premier League. Yeah. Cole's got more goals than him.
Yeah.
And with absolutely no penalties. Well, 1 penalty, sorry.
Bro, not much noise is made of this. You know, I'm telling you.
Huh?
Bro, Aguero won 5 as well.
Yeah.
I
But
didn't know Rooney and
nobody,
Aguero both won 5 league titles.
right? And that's what bro, and that
So bro, check this out now, yeah. That makes it even worse, yeah. That makes it even worse, yeah. They've got the 2 guys that won 5 Premier League titles, but the one other guy that won it as well, that has the most league goals in one season with non-penalties, he's not even in there.
yeah,
You
yeah.
can't tell me, yeah. You can't tell me this ain't fixed.
No, trust me. And this is what I'm saying, bro. I even just said before, looking at their best seasons, Aguero and Rooney were both 26. Rooney had 31 goal involvements, Aguero 34. Yeah?
Mm.
Rooney had 27 goals, Aguero had 26. Rooney had 4 assists, Aguero had 8. But Rooney had 6 penalties and Aguero had 5. Basically neck and neck.
Yeah, yeah.
You get me? So their best season was equal. The amount of titles they've won is equal. And if I said to you, pick one as your only striker,
Mm.
you're gonna struggle to decide. It's only gonna be Rooney because of United bias for us. You know what I mean?
Big up to Karen. If Andy Cole was white, he'd be considered one of the best players. Bro, this is exactly what we're talking about. People want to hide away from this, yeah. But that Premier League, the one that I read out earlier, yeah, is a disgrace that Andy Cole's not even in there for so many reasons. As we just said, you've got Aguero and Rooney, who both won 5 Premier League titles, which is the limit, yeah. Andy Cole done that before both of them, but yet he's not there, and those guys are. And Alan Shearer's in the list, and he's got 1 Prem, and he's got the most goals in the Premier League, but he played the whole season in the Premier League, and the whole time in his Premier League, and a lot of them are penalties anyway. He's got penalties in there as well.
Yep, it's a piss take, bro. But this is what I'm saying. Like, I encourage everyone to go and check highlights or like drive Andy Cole numbers up and make it so that they can't fucking hide it anymore, innit? Like, go and check that shit out. And like I say, the numbers back it up as well. Like I say, Rooney and Aguero heralded as 2 of the best fucking strikers of their era in the Premier League. And like I say, goals 26 and 7 with fucking 5 and 6 fucking penalties. So realistically, what 21 goals and 20? Yeah, both of them would have been on 21 goals. Just one's got 4 assists, one's got 8. Yeah, but 21 goals compared to 34 in open play. Different levels, bro. Different levels. And Andy Cole doesn't get spoke about, but again, the other 2 fucking they were born white in it, so it's a different conversation.
So, bro, can we agree? Yeah, the limit has been 5 Premier League titles. Then
Well, pretty much like if you look at all the top like strikers, name a striker that's got more than 5. Because like there's midfielders, because it's like
bro, that's a
there's
disgrace.
Giggsy, and I know Scholes has got like fucking 11 or some shit.
Yeah. But them guys, they're different. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying, and that's what I'm saying. Strikers, they've got a shorter lifespan than a midfield player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, it's one of them. Like I
Bro,
can't. I don't.
listen, as we said, yeah, Henri's got 2, Salah's got 2, Shearer's got 1, Ronaldo's got 3, Rooney's got 5, Kane's got 0, Aguero's got 5, Drogba's got 4, Bergkamp's got 2, Haaland's got 2. Cole has 5, and he's nowhere to be seen.
Bro, it's like I say, I'm now at the point where I don't expect to see him on lists. I'm just more pleasantly surprised to see when he makes it on lists and shit. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I already know why it is, because they do have an agenda and it does work. It's clear.
Yeah. Bro, sorry to cut you off, yeah, because I've just seen a comment, yeah, and I know you want to react to this. So I've been seeing this Bruno to Saudi for 120 million. I hope so, yeah, and I'm gonna check that out after. But if anyone's got any real quotes, then please put that in the chat. But Victorious Go has just said Cole is arse.
Bro, I hope you're talking about Joe Cole. Fucking, I know you're not talking about Sir Andrew. Fucking idiot. Same idiot that's talking about 120 mil to Saudi when the guy's got a fucking next transfer window, when he could next possibly move. How much is his buyout clause? Oh, Cole. Nah, I wouldn't even say Cole Palmer's ass. Like, to be fair, Joe Cole's not even ass, but fucking hell. Carlton, you know what, Cole, maybe.
Victorious Goat, man. You had me, yeah. But when I see you put the Ligt is going to Everton, yeah, you just ruined yourself, man.
So no, because this is what I'm saying, bro. Think about it. When Bruno can next leave, yeah, is summer, and in summer, what activates?
His restores, yeah, for 57 million.
So you're not gonna get a penny more than that from anywhere. It doesn't matter where in the world he goes. That's the most someone has to pay.
Yeah. Let me tell you this now, yeah. Like, if Bruno Fernandes goes at the end of the season, listen, it's gonna be good. It's just gonna be good,
bro.
I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, we have to get rid of this guy come the end of the season, because I cannot do another season of this guy running around throwing his hands up in the air, thinking he's that guy. I'm bored of it now. Just get him gone. Thanks for the memories. Now bounce. We're moving in a different direction. It's just that simple, bro. I don't want to see him running around in number 8 with a captain's armband no longer. I've had enough of him. And you know what? His fans can bounce as well, man, with him. Because his fans, yeah, are more interested in him than the club. These guys are not Man United fans. They're just fans of Bruno. The amount of bollocks that I keep hearing about this player, yeah, is odd. It's odd, man, honestly. It's odd. Yeah,
bro, I'm not gonna lie. I remember towards like before Cristiano left, if you remember, there was a couple seasons where we feared like we was gonna lose him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like back then, there was Cristiano fans like that weren't United fans. They were Cristiano fans, and they actually did follow when he went to Real. You know what I mean? Bro, I'm looking forward to losing these fans. They're not, like I say, I don't want Bruno FC fans that are trying to fucking take up fucking valuable United space, whether it be seats in the ground, whether it be fucking spamming up the chat with bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here for it. I can't wait. I want Casemiro's extension.
I can't understand fans, yeah, that latch onto a player like that. I mean, these players don't even know you even exist. It's odd behavior. I mean, yeah, you can rate a player, man, but some of these people are just taking it too far. You know?
Yeah.
For me, yeah, it's like I rate players, yeah. But if players decided that they wanted to go and leave the club, I couldn't give a shit. They don't know me. I don't know them. But
Yeah,
when they're
yeah.
at Man United and they're good players, I'm going to rate them. These fans are literally just they're begging Bruno to stay like he's irreplaceable, yeah. And what makes it worse, it's like they're actually like battling you for this player. And it's like there's been better players that have come and gone than Bruno, and there'll definitely be players, lot better players after he's gone. But these fans just do too much, man. It's odd. Never seen it before. I've never seen a player like this year at Man United, yeah, get worshipped. He's the first player, even more than Ronaldo, you know.
Yeah, nah, not to this degree, because to be fair with Cristiano, when it started when the talk that we might lose him to Madrid. You know what I mean? So we probably had it for 2 seasons, and then he left. With this Bruno situation, we've had these people for what, like 5-6 years now, just
talking
non-stop.
crazy.
Bro, it's too much. It's too much. But that's the thing, though. That's the difference. You see, with Cristiano, my man had Real Madrid breathing down our neck for him for 2 seasons straight, while we had to put up with them kind of just stupid fans. But bro, Bruno, we've had to deal with the fans. Not one person sniffed around him the entire time. That shows the difference in quality here, man. Like, I don't care what they want to fluff the numbers up to look like.
Bro, you know what makes me laugh, yeah? You know what makes me laugh, yeah? It's like these fans will have you believe, yeah, that this Bruno Fernandes is just irreplaceable. He's the best, yeah? And what will happen, yeah, is that you'll get no teams coming for him, by the way, yeah? And then what they'll tell you is no teams are coming for him because we're never going to sell him. There's always some sort of excuse. The reality is, yeah, just like Madrid when they come in for Ronaldo, if Bruno was that level, regardless of what they've got in midfield, they're pulling out all the stops. Am I lying?
100%. We've seen it. You've seen it with, like, look how they did. Like, they've had a Galacticos model since 2001 to, bro, and it's never changed. If they want a player, he's going to end up in a Madrid shirt.
Look at Barca with Coutinho and Suarez.
Yeah. The only way that he doesn't is if they go to Barcelona. That's the only way that a Real Madrid target doesn't end up at Real Madrid.
I'm telling you.
That's it.
But these fans will make you think that he's that level. And then what happens now? You get idiots saying he's going to go to PSG, he's going to go to Barca, to Madrid. Yeah. Now, it's a bit more likely. And the reason I say that, is because he's got a release clause of 57 million. I'll tell you this now, them clubs will have no business getting him. He's getting older, for one, and he's going to command a lot of money, for two, and he's not better than what they've got. He's not. 100%. So these Man United fans are just talking bollocks, man. Honestly, a lot of them. Like, I've never seen anything like it. It's embarrassing. It's like, let the guy go and we can just invest. And as Karen has said, look, we need to sign Tonali. And I'm hearing Kavicha is being chased by Arsenal. Again, that's a load of bollocks as well, yeah? There's no way Kvaratskhelia is getting Arsenal. They're stuck with Martinelli and Trossard. They've got Martinelli on 180 running around doing nothing, yeah? And again, I see some links to Rodrigo. I mean, not take it seriously, yeah? Because I can't lie, I'm a fan of Bruno, but you know what? If he goes and we sign Tonali, Yildiz, NDI, Kavicha, at least two of them, I'll be happy. But what I will tell you, bro, we're not going to get Kenan Yildiz and we're not getting Kvaratskhelia. That's a fact, yeah? But I'm with you, man. Like, this Bruno thing annoys me, because you've got fans generally out there thinking we should keep him for another season. It's like, what? Just get rid of the guy, man, and we can just move forward. And again, we need experience in the squad, but we've got the Ligt who's experienced, Harry Maguire's experienced, Mazraoui's experienced. If you want to keep Luke Shaw for another season, even though he should be gone, he's experienced. Lissandro's there, he's experienced. You know what I mean? We've got experience.
Let's be real. People fucking like say, fucking Maguire's experienced. Yeah, Maguire's won a Premier League title. You know what I mean? Casemiro's one of the most fucking experienced players on here.
With who? With who?
Harry Maguire. Did he not win with Leicester?
No, he wasn't there then. That was Robert Hoof and where's Morgan?
You sure he weren't in the squad? I swear he was. I swear he's got a medal, bro.
Nah, bro, he wasn't there. I'll tell you now, he wasn't there.
Bro, what's up?
That was Wes Morgan, Robert Hoof. With Mahrez and Jamie Vardy in it. N'Golo Kante. Shinji Okazaki. Mark Albrighton and that.
What season was it they won it? 17, was it not?
I can't remember. They had Okazaki, Vardy, Mahrez, Albrighton, Kante, Danny Drinkwater. Yeah, Danny Simpson, Christian Fuchs.
Ah, shit! It was the season after he literally come to the when he was defending champs. That's why. Yeah. No, but still, fucking.
He was the replacement, I think, for Robert Hoof.
Yeah. But fucking Casemiro, the amount of experience he's got, and people are talking about let him go, but like give fucking Bruno a new contract. Bro, like Bruno, the Bruno situation, reminds me just like what fucking Salah situation was. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna make the same mistake as what Liverpool did with Salah, but with Casemiro, there's not even a concern of that because Casemiro's so experienced that he's won everything multiple times. So like just having his experience in the fucking locker room is invaluable. Having that kind of captain that will take responsibility, but he'll also fucking give man a look and scare the shit out of guys. You know what I mean? Like, bro, just before fucking, obviously, I think it was when you went toilet, Casemiro got a booking in it. Fucking,
yeah.
Bro, one of his boys got fouled. I can't remember who it was now. Cause Casemiro was the main focus in it. Someone got fouled and it didn't get given. Casemiro's got like 2 inches from the ref's face and the look in his eye. I don't know how the ref had the balls to give him a card. Like I would not have given him a card whatsoever. I might have gone asked, do we have VAR available for this shit? Like, what can we do to satisfy? You get me? What can we do to satisfy?
If we don't great one.
Bro,
right, big up to Karen, man. Big up yourself, Karen. Big up, man.
But, yeah, like I say, man. Casemiro's like for me, extend his contracts for 1 more year, give him the armband, the fucking vice captain.
Yeah.
Get rid of Bruno, bring in Camavinga, Tonali, Baleba.
Bro,
and then get rid of
this makes so much sense, yeah, because if you can reduce Casemiro's wage, keep him for another season, give him the armband, remove Bruno's wage, yeah. And then you go and get the 3 midfielders, bro. What's better? I'm sorry, what's better?
You see what I'm saying? And yo, you see that list that I fucking put up on the poll before? Well, I think it was your video in it, the one about the transfer rumors.
Yeah.
Where I was saying like, look, we've got to sell this summer. We've got Anana, Anthony, Rashford, Hoyland. Yeah. These are players that people forgot about. And then on top of it, we like Delo, Bruno, Ugarte, Shaw, Mount. We've got like 10 players we could easily get rid of right now. Yeah. And bro, with that money, plus the Champions League money that we're about to get for qualifying, and then on top of it, look, without Champions League, we had like $250 million to spend. With Champions League, that's like an extra 150. Then you sell all them, man. Bro, big money to spend.
Bro,
Bring
I
in,
think we're gonna do a madness. You know, I can see us getting like 2 to 3 central midfielders, and just getting a left winger. We're gonna. I'm looking at Man United this season, at least signing 4 players, at least. I'll be
bro.
very surprised if we don't get 4 players minimum.
Bro, I'm thinking more like 6, because when you think about it, look at it like
Mm.
this. Anana's definitely gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anthony's
Mm.
definitely gone. Rashford's definitely gone. Like, these are without fail. Hoyland too. Yeah. That's
Mm.
4 sales without even considering if Bruno leaves or anybody else. You know what I mean? And have you seen the
Mm.
rumor about the low to Madrid?
What, recently?
Bro, I've seen Bear talk about fucking the low being linked with Madrid heavily.
But bro, even when we're hearing stuff like this, it's positive, man. It is positive.
Exactly.
Man.
If he can go, and this is what I'm saying, we're already looking at a left back. That means we'd look at a right back. For me, I want cover for Mazraoui and Dorgu. If we can bring in quality for both fucking positions, we get a left winger, and then we get them, like, we need 3 centre mids, let's be honest. And then obviously fucking, if we can get rid of Bruno, it frees up space so that guys that should be in the team can be together, you know what I mean? So we can have Ahmad at the 10 and Bumo on the right, Cunha on the left. You know what I mean? We're getting everybody into the team that needs to, instead of leaving out players like Xerxes and Sesko, so that we can put Mbumo up front, just so we can get Ahmad in the team. Like,
There you go.
just let him go. Use that money.
I've said it,
How
man.
much money we
Ahmad
can
needs to be
invest?
playing central, man. If we want to get the best out of Ahmad, he's got to be playing central and get more involved, because people are getting onto Ahmad, and it's purely because he doesn't really have a. And this is what I'm trying to say to you, Bruno just hogs up everything, and it's like you can't have a player like Bruno, and think all these other players are going to thrive, because these guys are playing second fiddle. That's the problem. And it's always going to be like that as long as he's there, because everything's been built to get the best out of him. And fans don't really care about that, because they just care about Bruno. And if Man United want to be, because I'll be honest with you, Man United can go and get all the midfielders they want, it's still going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Because you've got everything running through one player like that.
Exactly.
It's just ridiculous, man. So, because fans think, oh yeah, we go and sort the midfield and we'll be good. Guarantee you that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, because I don't think people deep, Bruno gets if you look at Bruno's numbers, if Bruno was getting numbers from open play, you'd be like, do you know what? I can't stand this player, but you can't argue with the consistency of his open play. Bro, the majority of his of his goals and assists are from set pieces. And that's because he takes everything. But people don't want to have this conversation, because it's like, oh, Bruno again. Well, it's going to be Bruno again, because, as I keep saying, he takes every free kick, corner, penalty. You take him off them things, you'll realize, that his J ain't even that good. Because what happened when Ronaldo came in? Fitz, what happened?
Dropped right off, didn't it?
There you go. And was it a surprise? No, because you can't have 2 cooks in the kitchen. Someone's gonna miss out. But these fans are that dumb, they don't actually realize that. They're just gonna tell you, Bruno again. Yeah, it's gonna be Bruno again. But what happens? Ahmad misses out. Xerxes misses out. Cunha misses out. It's not a surprise. You know what I mean? These people just don't want to listen. But as I said, man, I'm just waiting to see what happens, because obviously I don't know if that news was true. I don't think it was, but we need to get rid of this guy. If we get the main thing for me, Fitch, is getting rid of Bruno Fernandes.
No, 100%.
That's the main thing. Because if we get rid of Bruno, we can go and get like 3 midfielders. Getting rid of him. You know? So
and the budget that it frees up on the wage could be 2 big wages that could cover a Camavinga and a Tonali's wage.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Do I think Tonali comes with Bruno there? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I just don't see it happening. You know, I'd love to be proved wrong, but just move this guy on, man, and we can start being serious again. You know what I mean? But listen, I'm gonna wrap it up anyway, man. Been going for 3.5 hours. Sick chat, man. And guys, as I said, man, listen, that Andy Cole one is an eye opener, man. And as I said, I'm gonna do a reaction sometime this week or next week on this nonsense that I've seen from the most overrated players. And again, I need to find the actual source of that, because that is just nonsense what I've seen there. You know, it's nonsense. Like, he has to be on the wind up because,
like I say, it's got to be a Liverpool fan. That just from it's got to be. It's got to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it, man, because it don't make sense to me. It's just, it's like this guy's not well, man, clearly, but we'll see, innit? But yeah, bro, big up for coming on each and every time, innit?
Yeah, man. Yo, look forward to the next one. What's the next one? Barca.
Bro, we're gonna move to Spain, man. Guys, we're moving to Spain now, and listen, this is where it's gonna get very sticky. I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna do 3 teams. We're gonna do Barca, Madrid, and Atletico. Listen, we're gonna have to do Barca next week, man. It's got to be done. I tell you now, I'm not even sure what era we're gonna do, but bad boy's gonna miss out. And
if anything, put up a poll of like 2 or 3 eras and let them lot decide which one we do
that was
first.
The plan, bro. That was the plan, because I'll tell you now, whatever era we do is gonna be interesting, and there's just too many bad boys. I forget how many bad boys they've signed. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? But,
it's gonna be fun just doing the research on this one. I'm not gonna lie,
bro. You know what I enjoy? I got my notes here, just putting the players' names down. That's what I enjoy doing. You see this one here? I think I'm gonna run out of space because they've had too many top players, bro. It doesn't make sense. But I'm gonna put a poll out and see what everyone thinks, and then we'll go with that one, innit? So guys, we're gonna be back next week Thursday, man, for the same thing. All time 11. Obviously, we finished doing the Premier League teams, so we're moving on to Spain, and then we'll go from there, man. But yeah, as always, make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you go and follow Fitz on his socials as well. And big up to yourselves each and every time for coming through. And guys, I should be back tomorrow. Hopefully some news kicks off and I can react to it. But obviously next week I've got some more free time, so I'll be banging out some more content, quite a lot of content next week. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled as well. And as I said, man, I just can't wait for this season to resume, man. Get it out of the way, and then we head on to the World Cup. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But other than that, guys, big up to yourselves. Fitz, big up to you, bro.
Yeah, man. Yo, thanks for having me on, bro. Yo,
no worries, man.
On Monday, innit?
Yeah, Monday, man. Yeah, exactly. Monday, we'll be back Monday, guys. Obviously international break, so we'll just try and catch up on some news. Hopefully there's some news dropping anyway, you know. But obviously we're going to talk to Jonas. You know, one of his a bit fragile about Salah going. Never know, he might be happy. So yeah, we'll be back for that. But other than that, guys, have a good rest of your week. If I don't speak to you, your team's still shit, brother. Listen, what team do you support, man? If it's the team, your team is a circus, yeah? Okay. Who's your team? Let us know who your team is. Let me know. Because if it's a team that has no European heritage, then that's your problem. But listen, on that note, big up to yourselves. And he's got zero European Cups. 6 European Cups. Who's that then? 6 European Cups. Who's the 6 European Cups?
Liverpool, that in it.
They got 6.
Yeah. He's going way back for that though.
Riaz PCB. Riaz, listen. If it's Liverpool, man, listen. Yeah, it's Liverpool. It's Liverpool. Yeah, listen. You man losing Salah, man. How does it feel? I mean, he was shit anyway, you know. So it ain't really gonna be that bad, is it? But
Virgil next, boy. Virgil next.
You know, makes me laugh. Yeah, it's mad that a Liverpool fan coming on right now. Yeah, as we're wrapping up, and then they got popped the other day by Brighton, and Champions League is a myth for them. So, but yeah, no, big up Riaz, man. Big up yourself for coming on. But each and every time, guys. As I said, we'll be back. I'll be back probably tomorrow. It's probably an upload. If not an upload, I'll be live at some point. And as I say, some more content over the weekend. But yeah, other than that, take it easy. Bro, later, yeah?
Yeah, man. Bless, bro.
Yeah, man. Bless.